Damn, what is up with the squad? It's your favorite RT with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Y'all know I got him with me. We got RobDaManMedia, Mr. Shake My Hand. We got Welcome to HDI TV. What's up, nephew? We what?
You rock it with your fam.
Oh, that don't get your day started. I don't know what will. It's up on a Sunday, baby. Let's get it. I see. Hey, Bookie in the chat. Go court. What's happening?
Hey, court. Hey, Bookie. Court balled out.
Court been balling out lately.
Court been balling, man. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the stud bud trend. Everybody got the pink hair on the team trend. Hey, they got something going on over there, man. They got something going on.
I ain't going that far. I don't believe in Minnesota like that, nephew. I ain't going that far. But I am going to say,
man, Auntie do not believe in Minnesota. They can win 155. Don't believe it.
Minnesota is gonna be that team that I'm gonna have to come up here and just be like, my bad. Because right now I got listen, I love McBuckets. I love the stud buds. What I think, and I know it's a lot of stud bud conversation being talked about, but what I don't think is being talked about is that Courtney been in her goddamn bag. Now, if you listen, if you go back and watch Courtney,
man,
it's a lot of guards out here. It's some of your favorite guards. It's some of your favorite guards that got cooked lately. It's some of your favorite guards that got cooked lately. Like when Courtney turned in that corner lately, I don't know if it's extra bounce in her step. I don't know what it is, but Court been in that bag, and we ain't really talked about Courtney. Probably like we should.
But you know what also helps? You know what also helps, Auntie? Dejanay's ability to take the pressure off her and Kayla on the perimeter. She can actually go and guard the point of attack now, and she's able to take that pressure off on where they can give more effort on offense. So that was a big move for them to bring Dejanay in. Dejanay had a great game today too. She took over that second half.
Even before Dejanay got there, she was turning the corner on. J.O. a couple times. Turned the corner on J.O. a couple times. Like, hey, y'all can't do nothing with Courtney. She cooking y'all.
Courtney ain't playing.
Nah, she on demon time. She on demon time. Right now. We got a whole lot.
Yeah, she ready for the smoke.
Is Paige back?
I don't know. I think she might be.
Okay, you like?
I don't know if she might be.
It was a great move. Okay. Well, I think
Mario, you said that since they're having success, should Fee rest until the playoffs? I mean, she can, because Fee's the type of player you could bring her back anytime. Like, she's not gonna dominate the ball. She's not gonna throw your rhythm off, because she can do other things. It's not like a player who's a ball dominant player coming back. So Fee could rest till the playoffs if they needed to. Like I said, me and Auntie, we talked about this last week. I said that I think they'll be fine without her. I think once Fee come back, they'll get better. You know, they still have to go through the playoffs. The playoffs is a different story. Like, people don't understand. Second half of the season, then it's the playoffs. Two different atmospheres. Now I could game plan against you. I ain't got to wait until like the playoffs or wait like the game plan a little bit. I can now put all my focus onto you. So I think she can wait till the playoffs, man. Like I said, I feel New York, Phoenix, or whoever. I think they already played Phoenix all their times. They're going to play Phoenix, and I think they got the Storm after these next two games with the Liberty. So, I mean, they could be fine to me. Like I said, I got them first. I got them finishing first. So, I don't know. I think Fee will be fine. She don't have to rush back.
I got them finishing first. I just don't got them winning the chip.
Yeah.
They'll finish first. I don't got them winning the chip.
Fever ain't doing nothing, Frank White. Y'all done. Y'all lost both of y'all best ball handlers on the team. Y'all stuck. Y'all stuck.
But I'm glad them people on your channel and not man.
I know I deal with this too. I deal with that stupidity all the time.
I see a couple of them in my chat. I don't want to see. Where my cup at?
Man, look.
I see a couple.
Look,
of them
I had threats. I had threats, Auntie. I'm blowing up. I had threats last night. I had somebody putting up a fake address saying they outside my door.
Oh man.
It is crazy work on my channel, boy. My channel got all the craziness.
I see my.
What you got going on, HD dog? What I miss?
Man,
I come in,
look,
fake
listen, Rob.
What you got going on, dog?
I told the dude to kick in the door. He kept telling me every 5 minutes he outside.
That boy said, I'm outside with it. What you want to do, baby? I'm outside.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, man,
I don't know what be wrong with him, man.
Hey, man, you got to stop cursing these people out, man. Let them get in their little fifis, man. That little boy was tender.
Nah, man.
Tenderoni, man.
Can't do it.
Hey, man, you got to stop being tender out here. Listen, there's no such thing as internet beef, man. It's just cut it out. Ain't no such thing as internet beef. You ain't gonna pull up on nobody for real. You ain't finna say that to nobody's face for real, man. Cut it, man. Stop, man. Stop being tender, man.
Hey, for those of y'all watching that overtime select, I don't know what's going on. All nighters got my ISO world down 21-15 special K. What's happening?
Today, man, look, I be cursing certain people out, man. You know, certain people, not everybody, man. Not everybody.
Hey, man, you be testing them people manhoods, man. That's why they get mad at you, dog. You gotta stop testing them boys manhood, man.
Man, I can't help it that they tender, man. I can't help it they tender.
They little tenderoni, man. Little tenderoni. I said
they little tender, man.
You seen your girl Kate? She committed to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
That's good. That's gonna be good for North Carolina. I wanted her in South Carolina, but that'll be good for them.
She didn't come on no visit.
Kate came to South Carolina, didn't she? Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Kate Harper came to South Carolina, did she?
I'm talking about when it really meant something for like decision time. I think she came on early, but I'm talking about like a real official visit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The Fever winning the champ, man. Y'all won y'all championship. Y'all won the Commissioner Cup. That's all y'all getting this year.
Frank Wright win the Commissioner Cup. What's up, Frank Wright? What's happening?
I was happening, Frank. What's the word?
Frank Wright.
I'm specifically saying Frank Wright. I want to make sure I say the whole name.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. I know. Look, I said Frank Wright. I said right with you.
I don't want no confusion.
Yeah, man. There was some confusion that the other day. Now we had to tighten up the other foot.
I want to make sure.
No, we're not talking to you, Frank. We're not talking to you, Frank White. We're talking to Frank Wright, not White.
Right, Frank.
We're talking to the right Frank.
Yeah.
Not the white Frank. The right Frank, not the white Frank.
Frank Wright.
Frank, you ain't been right. You told me CC was gonna win MVP before the year, and I told you that's not gonna happen. You said she's ranked as the best. I said that's definitely not happening. And like, dog, you've been wrong all season.
On Wednesday, Friday, we had a CC fan and a Fever fan pull up on us. Come hop on the show.
There's a be careful with internet beef. Man, I ain't got no internet beef, bruh. I can't help it that y'all niggas can't take. I can't help it y'all niggas can't take when a nigga tell you somebody ain't all that. It ain't my fault. Listen, you brainwashed.
What's internet beef? What can internet beef do to you?
Right. Like, man, bro, I walk outside. I walk around my neighborhood. I drive around. Bro, ain't nobody finna just run up on me. I don't know why y'all keep thinking somebody gonna run up on me. Like, bruh, I live in real life. I don't live on the internet.
Me too. Me too, Frank Wright. Special K versus Sanaya. I'm looking too. Sanaya team 26-19. I'm surprised.
We all love sports. I like number 77 for Minnesota. 77 is a good piece for them because she's another big body.
We got some good games coming on the rest of the day. Atlanta versus Phoenix, Seattle versus LA. I'm here for it. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, Phoenix got to get their revenge on Atlanta because Atlanta beat their ass like bad last game, and then we got to see how Satu and the coach continue interacting in the DB thing. If they can get that straight, they'll be fine. Atlanta, I just wish they would just let Alicia Gray cook.
Let me ask you a question about that, because everybody keep talking about the DB Satu thing. What I understood was Satu left and went to Germany with her sister because her sister had a medical procedure. So the Satu sisters, the Sabli sisters, took some personal time and when it got that handled. So and then when I just watched the play, DeWanna Bonner and Satu was high-fiving and giggling with each other. So is there really an issue, or was that just people trying to throw some salt in the game on what Phoenix is doing?
I think after that Indiana game, and then once Satu stepped away, I think that kind of made it better. I don't think it was a beef. It's not a beef or nothing. I just think like it was kind of hard for them how to play with one another.
I'm saying people was like, "Oh, Satu won out. She gone. She
no, Satu didn't want out. No. Satu had a problem. That's what I'm asking about. Satu had a problem with Nate. She had a problem with Nate. Sometimes Nate rubs you the wrong way because he's an NBA coach. So he's still learning how to try to handle these women personality. So he benched Satu at the end of the Atlanta game. And she was kind of pissed at that. And
no, he didn't bench at the end. He started at the middle of the game.
Yeah, middle of the game, my fault. Middle of the game. And then he basically came out and said, oh, she wasn't giving enough effort, la-da-da and stuff, and kind of treated her like she wasn't important or something, treating her like she just ain't, like she a regular ass player. And Satu got in her feelings a little bit about that. So her and Nate had to really talk. They had to really talk about that shit. But her and DB didn't have no beef. The issue was they were trying to figure out how to play with one another. But her real issue was with Nate. Nate was the real issue. But I think they cleared it up now because they all look like they back on point and they finna go from there. And Satu did her little personal lead.
What happened when Satu went away?
Everybody
got back on the right page. They was like, oh, Satu, you don't think I'm a big piece? Let me show you how important I am.
The reason why I knew that shit happened at halftime because Satu was halfway to cashing on my goddamn ticket, and she was the reason why I didn't cash my goddamn ticket. So I was already mad. I was already hot with him. I was hot with Coach. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I remember it happened at halftime and it happened at the end because she got voided at the end because she didn't play the second half of the game. So I was hot with him. You know what I'm saying? He called me a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but people trying to break people mad because DB left that bum ass Fever team and they trying to find everything they can to try to split this Phoenix thing up. And man, ain't nobody worried about that. They got problems over there in Indy. They just not letting it out. They got a lot of problems over there.
Well, here's a real issue. Here's a real issue with the Phoenix situation is half the people wanted DB to beat her, half the people didn't. But they knew it wasn't nothing they could do about it, right? Yeah, it's AT, she the leader. Got it, you know what I'm saying? So they just gotta find a happy medium on, how many minutes everybody play and get the rotation. So it takes time. At the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna be something that's gonna stop them from getting where they're trying to get to. At the end of the day, it's just about making sure. Like the biggest thing with Phoenix is they got to keep everybody in the lineup together, right? This in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like that's what can cost you in the end because you have nothing consistent ground of who's in the lineup, who's not. It's always something missing. It's always somebody. You know what I'm saying? So once they figure that piece out, everything else is gonna work itself out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end,
that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't even.
So I think it's not too.
They're very
because
deep.
they're deep. So it's like, if you don't got it going, hey, guess what? We can bring Sammy right off the bench. If she ain't got it going, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got somebody.
Yeah, but dog, you gotta understand, Satu, she's a superstar talent. Like, if you're a coach, you even know this, Rob, when you got that type of special player, you gotta know how to approach them, or how to, like, when you're benching them, you gotta know how to do it. Like, Nate is an asshole. Like, he don't care. He gonna tell you how it is, and he gonna go from there. Satu's not that type of player. Satu's not. Look, I don't have an issue with what he did. I agree with him. Like, if you don't got it going, you need to sit your ass down. Because I'm trying to win, but it's a way.
Hold on. I got to stop right quick. Some breaking news just fucking happened.
What happened?
Fucking Odyssey Sims is on the fever.
They needed a point guard. Yep,
they needed a point guard.
Come on, Odyssey Sims. All the places you could have went. I ain't saying that you could find a job somewhere else.
She gonna stick there.
She gonna stick there. Yeah, that was a great move for them to pick her up.
She ain't been able to stick anywhere.
They needed. Yeah, because Caitlin's not coming back, dog. So you need to bring her on, like, to do what you got to do.
I'm just letting y'all
know. They
needed
that move.
Yeah,
they needed that move.
You know what I'm saying? Odyssey Sims is a fever.
Yep.
Yep. Hold on.
So that's what they need.
I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me act right.
Yeah, man. That's just crazy, dog.
So Odyssey Sims to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
What that do for him?
Frank, y'all are not winning the championship, Frank. I don't know why you keep saying championship. Y'all not winning the chip. Y'all got y'all championship, the Commissioner Cup.
I don't understand why
that was y'all championship.
Okay, so Odyssey was dealing with some personal stuff this time. Why can't Odyssey keep a job in the WNBA? She been a whole lot of places. Last stop was the Sparks, wasn't it? Before this one.
I actually thought the Sparks was a good. I thought the Sparks was a good situation for it, to be honest with you.
Man, her and Kelsey weren't gonna mix. I called that before the season. Her and Kelsey weren't gonna mix. That wasn't gonna be a mix there, because after the first game, Odyssey was about to choke the hell out of Kelsey.
Rob, why you didn't break that news?
And I knew that wouldn't work.
Why you didn't break that news, Rob? Shakira Austin injured?
Yeah, she not playing today. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but dang. So man.
Is it a long-term injury? What are we talking about? Because now it looked like you could have used Aaliyah Edwards just as quick as you let her go. Look like you.
I mean,
remember I said hold on to some of these bigs to the end of the season and make sure everybody make it through.
You want to know my feeling? It's just like Angel Reese, man. If y'all gonna go ahead and take this thing out, man, go ahead and sit down and relax, man. Stay healthy.
Yeah, but they didn't play. But see, yesterday they didn't play like they were gonna just sit down. They played like they was trying to win the game and still get to the playoffs. So if that's what y'all pushing for, y'all fucked up. If you just take it, I'm with you. Shut it down.
I didn't take that. I think Washington came into this season. They didn't think they were going to be this good. They didn't think they would be that high. And then once they saw that, they was like, okay, we're not going to bring Sykes back. Slim both of them came to a mutual agreement. I want to try to play for a chip. Y'all going in a different direction. They moved her. And then I don't even think they're going to keep Shakira possibly. They might just go around Kiki and what's your girl, Citron, and go from there.
You know, I'm about trading Bay.
Here's the thing. They're silly as hell if that's the case. Because what they need to look at is what the hell is working in WNBA right now. The teams that's winning right now is teams that have serviceable bigs with an S on them, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta, Phoenix, New York. So you're going to get rid of your serviceable bigs to do what?
I think that
they want to tank. They want to.
They're crazy as hell.
They want to tank. They want to tank. That Washington is looking long term. They're not looking just this year. They want to build for long term. They know they're not going to win this year. They know they're not going to go far. So it's like, I'm not going to sign Slim back. So let me get these picks and assets because I possibly could flip that next year for another player. So that's what they're thinking about. They're not even thinking about now.
What I'm trying to figure out though, nephew, is what the hell made y'all think that Shakira Austin, Kiki Ola, and Aaliyah Edwards wouldn't be some bigs that you could put out and go really make some noise with people?
I don't think that's the case.
It's the versatility. It's the
I don't think
versatility that I want them to have.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I just think that, with the expansion draft, you only got so many people that you can protect, which is 6 people, right? You have to take that into consideration. So if you're not going to be able to protect her, you might as well trade her and get that first round pick. That's just what it is. So
anybody watching what the hell just happened on overtime select? Why did she throw that ball at that girl like that? Somebody tell me what happened. I missed it. I'm sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, if with the because there's 2 parts to this, right? If we're not going to be able to put ourselves in a comfortable position where we can make it further than the first round, then what the hell are we going into the playoffs for, right?
Right. And what am I finna do this for? Yeah, like go get your assets.
So you had to trade Aaliyah Edwards not to go to the playoffs? All you had to do is leave her on the bench.
Yeah.
No. Hold on, listen. Just listen, though. The second piece of this is you have the expansion draft coming up. Can we protect all 6 of those players?
Let's talk about
can't.
It. No.
So we might as well make a trade.
Let's talk about it. Why can't you?
And plus, I don't even think Aaliyah wanted to even be there and be a bench player.
I want y'all to tell me why y'all couldn't protect her as part of the 6.
Who are they valuing in a 6? We don't know that.
Do you think Aaliyah want to play behind Kiki? I don't think she do.
So just think about it. You got Shakira Austin, you got Kiki, you got Citron. Those 3 automatic.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Aaliyah want to be a starter. Even if it's in Connecticut, she wants to start. I don't think Aaliyah felt she was putting on a nice face because she's that's just Aaliyah Edwards. But I don't think she wanted to play behind no Kiki. She wanted to start. And then she got a better chance of starting. She got a better chance of starting in Connecticut because there's really nobody at the 4 that's better than her.
Then battle her for it because your last year, your rookie numbers don't stand up to what Kiki did this year. So you could want to, but what have you proven that you can do? Get healthy, play with these young people, and see what you can do. So when I'm looking at they roster, who would I Austin, Citron, Kiki, Olsen. I would have kept Edwards. I don't necessarily know what Amore is gonna look like. Alicia Clark, you can go. Big Mama Steph, I'd have got rid of you and got something back for you. Emily Inksler, I might hold you. Jade Melbourne, it's not like I couldn't keep them 6. It's not like I couldn't protect Aaliyah Edwards in them 6.
It's about the franchise.
I look at it like I don't think Aaliyah wanted to be there, and I think that she'll have a better chance in Connecticut to start.
Here's what they tell you
because they don't really have a true number 4.
So
here's what they tell you. Wanted to get to Connecticut?
No, I ain't gonna say that. Here's what they tell you.
No, I don't think she wanted to get to Connecticut. I just think she wanted to get somewhere where she'll have a chance to start at that 4. And she got a better chance at Connecticut because that's a young team. There's really no 4s there, but Tina sometimes will play it, but now she's at the 5. Odota's coming off the bench, and then Anissa just got hurt. So that gives her an opportunity just to take the 4 spot and to go in the next season with starting in that spot. So I like her going to Connecticut. I think that's a big move for her.
This is how I value this whole situation. They looking at Edwards was either the 6th or the 7th person. If we can get a first round pick and she's a 6th or 7th person, we're gonna bet on ourselves because we just hit at a higher rate doing this last draft, and we're gonna bet on ourselves to do it again. That's what I took from the situation. They got their eyes on somebody, so they got their eyes on multiple players, and that's the reason why they went and got that first round pick. Because now they got 3 picks. They didn't just get that pick for no reason. They trying to build through the draft. It's what we want to see.
I didn't want her to go to Dallas either. We all love sports. I didn't want her to go to Dallas either. I really wanted Aaliyah Edwards to stay in Washington. You know why? Me, with the versatility that she just showed in the 1v1, I'd have put her out there at a wing a few times. Me, I would have. This young team right here, and like Connecticut's a young team. Shit, they not a more younger, impressive team than Washington. I know that. Connecticut as a young team don't impress me. Connecticut as a young team, Connecticut's front office, Connecticut's coaching staff, it doesn't impress me more than this young roster, this young front office, and this young coaching staff. So if I'm Aaliyah, I'm not. I want to get away from here and let me see what Connecticut is doing. When I heard Connecticut, my heart dropped. I ain't gonna hold you. It'd be nice to play with Tina this year, but Tina ain't gonna be there next year. Then what the hell do we do?
I told you they're going all
I mean, she
European.
possibly, but hold up, but Tina possibly could stay with the organization and do what Deladon's doing with Washington. I see her doing that. So either way, to me, I think this will help Aaliyah out.
I don't think Tina Charles is done playing basketball yet. When she gets ready to go sit in the front office, if she want to
go, Auntie, you could run Tina at the 5 and Aaliyah at the 4. Anissa's not a better forward than Aaliyah Edwards. No, because and then Adota, I don't even think they're gonna keep Adota next year. I think she might move on.
She not gonna get protected. She gonna get picked up by a Springsteen team.
Right. They ain't gonna protect Adota because I wouldn't protect Adota because I would let her do her thing.
They're not gonna protect her.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You'll have her there. You got Anissa Moore, who possibly gonna be a backup. You got Sanaya Rivers. You got Mabry, and you possibly will keep Bria Hartley or somebody else if you want to. Other than that,
I'll be surprised.
I think Aaliyah I think this is a good spot for Aaliyah Edwards. I think she'll actually get the spot and she'll do what she got to do. And you got Tina Charles there who gonna do nothing. I give her respect. Tina Charles has been a great vet this year for them young players. So I think that'll help Aaliyah game grow even more.
She was a great vet for the people in Atlanta. She was a great vet for Chicago.
Yeah, she's a great vet all the way around.
She's a great vet, period. But I don't.
Yeah.
Here. I didn't like the move. That's just it. I didn't like it.
But I mean, look. But so here's the thing.
I don't see the bright spot.
The possible places where she could have went.
She could be in her comfort zone of Connecticut till they move her to Boston.
The places where she could have been at, they already made moves. So because Washington was trying to get a first round pick for her. New York was like, we're not going to give you a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Every place where she could have went to, they weren't trying to give her a first round pick. It's just they found the dummy to give them a first round pick, which is Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yep.
I guarantee.
But I mean, look.
I guarantee if Vegas had a number 1 pick, she'd have been in Vegas.
Listen. They move to Boston. They're gonna get more. They're gonna get more airtime. They're gonna get more looked at. That'll be good for Aaliyah Edwards. She'll be in a bigger market and she'll get more shine. And plus, she's gonna go to Unrival and cook again. So I like it for Lily. I think Lily will be straight. I think this is a good move for her and both teams. Washington can still build for their future, and Lily could do what she got to do up there in Connecticut, soon to be Boston in 2027.
One thing
if she decide to stay, because she could decide to go somewhere else. Because look, if she could go somewhere else because her contract to be up, or they could take her for that team option. So hey, she's in a good spot.
Yeah, one thing you do know is Washington. They looking for a wing, so they looking for a wing, and they looking for another guard in the draft. Them two is already solidified. Yep. And so that third pick is just gonna be a big. So they looking at it as, hey, for what we finna expand.
Tell me the
we can get better.
Tell me coming out the player coming out the draft that's more versatile than Aaliyah for them to pick up.
I don't think it's necessarily about that. It's about the overall team play. If we can get better at the wing spot and we get better at guards, we can always go and we can always hire a big. That's how they envision it, right? I might not have it today, but what's coming up in the draft, how I'm trying to build this roster out with the younger talent.
In the draft, what is it that's gonna come in and impact better than what Aaliyah could do? Who is it? If you in there, who are you?
I don't think there'll be a. Yeah, like you don't really need somebody to be just like Aaliyah. You just need somebody who can just fill a role in. That's it. You're not gonna find enough. Aaliyah is a solid starter in this league at the 4. You're not gonna find another starter like just to come in and play off the bench like that unless you just find a diamond in the rough in the 2nd or 3rd round. But you're not gonna find nobody like that. But you can find somebody serviceable to come off the bench.
I got somebody for you. I got somebody for you. Cess, I got somebody for you.
Why y'all thought she moved off? Why y'all thought they moved off her? So who is it that they're targeting with these first round picks that's gonna make it better?
Chloe Kitts. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, Kitts a good move. That'll be a great move.
I don't got Washington picking up Kitts.
Okay, they got 3 first round picks. Tell me when. Hey.
So Chloe Fitz coming off the bench better than Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? So you don't think Aaliyah? So Aaliyah's
because Chloe,
not Chloe.
Because Chloe, because to me, Chloe I have a. Because to me, Chloe can.
Chloe's gonna be a better shooter.
No,
than,
I'm saying Chloe is very flexible. You have the ability to move her to the 3 or the 4, and she can shoot and she can score.
I said that I thought she's a starter in this league, and I thought Rob said, nah, she should come off the bench. So that's what I was trying to get clarification on. I don't think Chloe's a bench player in this league. Chloe Kitts. What? I don't think that Chloe is a bench player. I think Chloe is a starter in this league.
When did I say she should come off the bench?
I just asked that question. That's why I was trying to get clarification.
Oh, I was saying
yeah, because I thought you said yeah. So that's why I was like,
no, I said no. Yeah, so your original question. So your original question was who's in the draft that you would be targeting, and so I gave you a name. I said I got you. I gave you a name. I didn't say nothing about the bench.
No, and then I asked you, and then I said, so you think Chloe is a bench player in this league?
Oh no! I didn't mean to say yeah. I didn't mean to say yeah about that.
No, I don't see Chloe going to Washington either. I just think Washington is going to get a forward that's in the 2nd or 3rd round. They're going to come in and be serviceable. They don't need an Aaliyah Edwards coming off the bench. You got Kiki, you got Kira, and then if Dolson decides to bounce, you could just fill in them positions for a serviceable position. Then you still got Ensler. Ensler could play the 3 and the 4. So you don't really need Aaliyah Edwards.
I would have got rid of Dolson, not Edwards. I would have moved off Dolson, not Edwards.
You're not getting no 1st round pick for her.
I'm moving Edwards. You're not going to be able to keep all of them. Like, and Edwards, I really believe does not want to come off no bench.
Here's the thing. I only have to hold on them until the new CBA comes out. So what gives me the best shot of running up an opportunity to win a chip and stacking up as many versatile bigs as I can, because that's what's running this league right now.
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
I understand.
You're not getting a 1st round pick for Dolson.
But Aaliyah's not a. Aaliyah's not a big that's just serviceable. She's a solid starter in this league.
No problem.
She's a solid starter in this league. She's not going to sit on no bench.
Is she a solid starter? Because her numbers haven't said that.
Yeah, she is a solid starter. She came into the season with a back injury, and Kiki just balled out.
And look at what her numbers were last year.
Yeah, her numbers weren't all that last year, but she still did some good things at the 4 starting. They didn't have really a strong team around them until Sykes got back in the lineup. Because remember, Sykes was hurt for like most of the year. And then she came back late, and that's when they pushed to try to make the playoffs.
All right, so here's who they got projected right now to go to Washington. Tanaya Latson.
Tanaya Latson with Georgia Amore? I don't like it. Go ahead.
No.
I don't think Georgia Amore is going to be a starter anyway, so I don't even care about that. But Chloe Kitts and Cody McManus. That's who they got projected to go to the Washington in the draft.
Chloe Kitts and McMahon.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Now, here's what I would say.
Don't know about
I
that.
wouldn't if
none of them picked.
If it's me. Well, it depends on where you're picking it, right? Because right now they got them as the 4th. They got the 4th pick, the 9th pick, and the 14th pick is what they got right now. So depending on where Washington lands, that might change, right? Because they have Lauren Betts going number 1, which I don't agree with, but that's here nor there.
You already know what that's about, Rob.
Yeah. But if it's me,
you
right?
know what that's about.
If it's me, if I'm targeting a big out the 1st round, I'm trying to get Sarah Williams or I'm trying to get Reagan Beers. Like that'll be my 2 picks if I'm trying to replace Edward as a big. I'm more than likely going to take Sarah Williams because she can play the 4 or the 5. She has more length. But you're going to need a Reagan Beers down the road because of all the 6'7" bigs that's going to be in the league in the future. So that's who I'd be targeting if I was in the draft.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't see Kitts going there, but Kitts will be a very versatile player for a team to pick because I want to see how she does because I think she could play that 3 at times depending on the system and depending on the player at the 4 or the 5 with her. But she'll be versatile on the defensive end as well. So Washington, if they're going to keep Shakira and everything. Then I don't see them getting a Kitts. I wouldn't get a Kitts in the 1st round if I'm keeping Shakira.
So here's my thing. So here's the question I got for you, right? Because this is based upon who's drafting, right? So you got Dallas lands the 1st pick, right? Minnesota lands the 2nd pick because of Chicago F up.
Right.
Then Seattle gets the 3rd pick, right? Then it's Washington, Chicago, Toronto, Portland, Golden State, then Washington is where they projecting Chloe Clears to go number 9. So when you look at the franchises in front of her, where she could possibly be picked at, ain't really no good situation in front of that.
Medina Okot gonna shake up the whole draft around the bigs. Okot and what she do this year at the Gamecocks gonna shake up everything y'all think about the bigs. Y'all watch this.
So that's the thing about it.
A 6'7" big with guard handles that can shoot the 3.
Should Washington move Georgia? Mario, Washington's not going to move Georgia anymore. They already said they got her a part of their future, so they're not going to move her. They're going to put her around. She's going to be a part of the rotation with Sheldon, Lucy Olsen, and them. They possibly will keep Suge too. Because Suge is good for defense.
What 6 people do you have them protected? Because you said Eddie Moore, you said Suge, Austin, Citron, Erie.
You talking about the team? You talking about this year's team?
Yes.
Austin and Kiki's Austin, Kiki, and Citron. That's your must 3. And then after that, you probably got. I would probably keep. They're probably going to keep Lucy Jordan, which is 4, Georgia A. Moore, and then possibly either Sheldon or Anxler. They're going to let everybody else go.
Anxler is who they're going to protect because of the size and versatility.
Yeah, so they're going to keep Anxler.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they let. There was a reason why they let A go. Was because of that.
So if Georgia,
that's what I was saying, Rob. Because Anxler can play the 3 and the 4, so that they're not going to keep AE. So they were like, "Why should we keep you? We got versatility."
If Georgia A. Moore is not ready to go at the beginning of the season, who is their point guard?
They already got their point guard. Suge.
You said what?
Suge was not one of the.
No, I didn't hear you. What you said, Auntie? I didn't hear you.
If Georgia A. Moore, based on the 6 that you protected, to me, if you don't protect Suge, somebody picks her up. They don't just be like, "Oh, well, Suge just out there, she'll come back." Somebody will pick up Suge. So if Georgia A. Moore is not ready to go at the beginning of the season, who is their point guard?
So I mean,
probably Lucy or Sheldon. Lucy or Sheldon.
No, I got see for me, I got Silk standing there. I think somebody's gonna take Jada from them because 2 people gonna be gone, right? Each team gonna lose 2 players from the expansion teams. So projecting out the 2 players, right? I think Jada will be gone. I think she'll be one of the players that get picked off of Washington. I think Suge, some way, somehow, is gonna end up sticking in Washington more than people think she is.
Is Suge an unrestricted free agent at the end of this year?
I mean, everybody unrestricted.
I think so. Yeah, she is. I mean, if I'm speaking from me, what I would do, I would keep Suge because you're not going to find a 2-way guard like that. Like it's hard to find them. So I would keep Suge. That's just me.
I don't see
what's happening with Nice now with this move.
I don't think they're going to protect
I don't think they believed in Anissa. I don't think they believed in Anissa like that, Michelle. Plus, Nisa got hurt. So I mean, Nisa will be a backup for next year. Like if she come back, like they're gonna keep Nice. She's gonna be a backup for if she learns how to shoot the ball more, she can move to the 3. Because she's undersized to play a starting 4 in this league. The 4s are too big. They just too big. It's not her ability. She got ability, she can play, but she's not gonna be able to take that pounding for the whole year against these 4s. These 4s are like she could play it good against the backup 4s. But the starting 4s, nah.
Oh, y'all forgetting they got
she gonna struggle with.
They got JC Sheldon over there too. So she got picked up.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So JC,
but that's what I said, Rob. They're gonna protect Sheldon possibly.
Yeah, so Sugar probably gonna be. I don't think they're gonna protect Amors. You know why? Because she's coming off his injury. I don't think somebody's gonna. They don't know what she can do. They ain't been around the medical and stuff. So for me,
she white and she a point guard, Rob. Yeah. Remember. She white and a point guard.
Yeah. So for me, the people that might get picked up out the expansion draft will be Clark. Somebody's gonna try to pick her up out of the expansion draft, or either Jada or JC. One of them 2 gonna be picked up. And I think Suge is they're gonna resign Suge. So Suge will probably end up being a starting point guard next year. JC or Jada, one of them 2 gonna get picked up out of the expansion draft. If not both. Okay. And then they keep if both of them get picked up, then that means they get to keep on the clock because you can only
forgot
pick two
about
players from the
Mel
team.
Burn. I forgot about Mel Burn. So
one of them two gonna be a part of that.
So one of them are gonna get picked up. Then Mel Burn or Sheldon gonna be gone. I could see that.
They actually got way too many point guards now, to be honest with you. So somebody finna be going by default.
You said Ness will put up better numbers than Kits. I don't know. I think Kits would be better than Ness to me. I got Kits over Ness, bro. Kits can shoot. She can shoot better and she can score better than Nisa can.
And she can
Nisa's probably Nisa probably has more of a motor, but Kits is more longer, and Kits is like 6'2", 6'3" almost. So no,
y'all better stop.
Kits will be solid. Kits will be solid on the next level. Nisa too small, bro. Like if you watch the games, like Nisa's been struggling against the bigger fours in the league, the ones that are long too. I just watched the LA Sparks game where she got. I saw the LA Sparks game where she got hurt in. She was struggling against De'Erica and Azare and them. And
it's not even about the better force. It's about if anybody with size, and length, she's gonna struggle against them because she's just so.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean she can play. Nice can play. Like nobody's questioning her talent. It's y'all got to understand. Like this isn't like college anymore. Like we say this about CC. This is not college anymore. You're not gonna go against. Everybody you going against is big and long and they can bang with you. You're not the only one who can bang anymore. You can get away with that in college. Now, everybody on your level now. Now what you gonna do? And then if you don't have the height or the girth or the size, you're gonna get dominated. It just is what it is. I mean, that's just being real. Like, I mean, I understand you probably don't like Kits, but I like Kits. I think Kits has more upside than Nisa. And I think once Kits develop that outside shot more, she going to be even more dangerous. That's more added to her game because she got a post game. She got some good feet for her size. Oh, yeah, I would have Skit. I mean, I don't want nobody on the sky, bro. I want Angel and Miller to lead and Ariel. I want all three of them going. Hold on.
Man, they don't understand. They don't understand. I think a lot of these teams right now, like the bottom teams, are positioning themselves for the expansion draft and for the WNBA draft. So it's going to be a lot of weirdness happening at the end of this season.
Yeah, like my bad, y'all. I had to take a call. Got a family stuff. I tell y'all behind the scenes. They gotta understand, Rob. I think people take when we give our takes, people kind of take it personal and stuff. And it's not even trying to be personal. It's I am a huge Anissa Morrow fan, but Anissa got to learn how to play the 3 position and the backup 4. She got to learn that. And this is why, Rob, look at what Naz Hillman doing, right? Naz Hillman came in the league. She couldn't shoot a lick. And she was a 4 in college. But guess what she did, Rob? She learned how to shoot the 3. She learned how to get position to bang. She learned how to play the 3 position, play around the perimeter. That's what Anissa could be. And I think Anissa would fit more that position than playing the 4 position in this league. She just would. That's just my opinion.
So here's the thing. Is people want to see her play the 4 so bad. And it's just like, that's just not for her. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Just accept that it's okay for her not to play the 4 and her to play the 3. What you don't realize is she better start learning how to play the 3 because the 4 and the 5, it's about to get bigger over the next few years.
Yeah.
There's going to be a wave of players where, hey, the 4 spot is 6'3", 6'4". The 5 spot is 6'5", 6'7", 6'8". Like,
and Rob, and these fours are better than these guards with handling the ball, shooting the ball, bringing it up, and they big. Bro. It's tough, man. It's tough. Look, you know this, Rob. When we were coming up, each generation it's different. The athlete get different. The athlete can do more. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like in today's, like for football, for example, in today's football, you used to have the sandbacker, the wheel backer. Now you done got the wheel backer out of there. Now you got the nickel backer playing the wheel now. So everything changes now, right? Man, it's different now.
the fact, because everything is about, man. If I can get something bigger, faster, stronger, I'm always gonna go with that. Like I'm always
exactly.
So why would I keep going after miniature players? They can be limited when I can get somebody that's bigger, faster, stronger. They can play multiple positions. It just make sense. Right. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. It's like, it's not saying that she can't play. If this was 5 years ago, this would be perfect for her, right? Because you had Alicia Clark at the 4 spot as starters. You don't got even her, she's struggling at the 4. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. Like, you have to adjust to what times are now. And what times are now is, hey, 6'4". To be honest, the best player on the floor is at the 4 spot. So that means you have to go at the best night in, night out at the 4 spot. Because the best players used to be the 5 spot. Well, now all of them have to jump to the 4 because of the wave length of the 5 that's coming into the league.
Yep.
You got to adjust.
But Rob, this is why I wasn't high on HVL or Georgia A more, because
you know how I feel about HVL.
Yeah. Because listen, Pow is way better than what they do. She could do that way better. And Pow could play off the ball. So she could give you 2 things in one. Them type of players don't give me them 2 in 1. They only give me 1. And they're not very good at it. Because look at what happened with HVL when she went against the SEC this year, when she played against Texas in the tournament. You saw what happened. They showed her that, they gave her that work, right? That 94 feet. So you have to be able to do more. If I'm gonna draft you or I'm gonna recruit you, I need you to do more than just one thing. Because of that one thing you do, people got to understand that one thing you do, I take that away from you. Now, how are you going to be effective on the game? This is why a lot of undersized scorers, people don't understand in the NBA or the W back in the day, came off the bench because they're only good for what they can do. And when they can't do it anymore, I got to put your ass back on the bench because you're not doing what I need you to do. This is why I'm trying to tell people of Chloe Kitts, that type of player can do more than score. She gives you hustle plays, rebounding, defense, and she could pass. She's an underrated passer. So Anissa Morrow, love her, but Anissa Morrow is only 5'11", 6 feet maybe.
She 5'11", dog.
I can get a player that could do everything you could do. So why am I going to get you and keep you at the 4 when I got this player who's 6'2", 6'3", who do everything you do? She probably don't have the motor you have, but
you don't got the motor.
She gets the job done though.
You don't outwork Chloe Kitts. Let me say that because I heard a question about her motor when I was walking away. You don't outwork Chloe Kitts, and if you don't believe me, go back and watch the first time she played against LSU. Her and Anissa Morrow played each other to a standstill.
She outworked them.
To a standstill.
So but I'm just saying,
y'all killing me with the.
But that's not. But Auntie, that's not saying she. But that's not saying she don't have a motor. I'm saying that there are players who have motors. There's some who have motors. It may not be like this player, but if you're bigger and you're stronger and you could do more, I'm always going to choose you over Anissa Morrow because Chloe can give me way more than Anissa Morrow, and she got more upside than Anissa Morrow. And if she starts hitting that 3 ball consistently, which I know she can, why do I need an Anissa Morrow? And this just doesn't go to Chloe Kitts. This go to any 4 in the college. It could be any other 4. If they're 6'3", 6'2", and they're giving me what Morrow giving me, but they're longer, Morrow's not going to be she's not going to last in this league at the 4. The 4s are too good now. They're too athletic. They're too fundamentally sound.
Here's the thing with Anissa Morrow that a lot of people don't realize is that she has short arms. She's a solid 5'11", 6 foot, and they're in that range. but her arms are not long. So when you start going against real length, it's hard to shoot over them because you don't have long arms. Her measurables don't make up for how her game is being played. That's what a real issue is. And so you have to become an overall basketball player. And that's why one of the things of the downfalls of going to LSU is they don't develop you. They're not trying to develop you.
Hey, Auntie Paige is playing today.
Yeah, they're not trying to develop you into a overall basketball player. They want you to be at your best, whatever that strong point is, and they just use that. And see, sometimes you have to think about development over winning, because if you put more into development, you're going to win more than just trying to win the overall games and live off talent. Talent to get you killed every time, because when they stop working, then it's it's going to be a situation. So
three ball by Louisa.
What did I miss? What we got to stop telling? What we got to stop telling folks what they want to hear and seek the truth, speak the truth. What I miss?
Exactly.
What did we didn't tell the truth about?
No, it's like they were saying about Morrow, and I was answering people in my chat. They thinking, they like Morrow more than Chloe, and I disagree with them. I said, I'm a huge fan of Anissa Morrow, but if I'm in the draft room, I'm not drafting Morrow over a Kits. I'm sorry. Like, Chloe's a better player to me. So that's all we were saying. Like, even if it wasn't Chloe, it could have been
it was a comment. It was a comment I saw in the chat. I was trying to figure out what did we misspeak on? Oh, you just speaking in general. Okay.
I guess they're speaking in general. I don't know.
That's a wild dog. And then you should have said then that, and then it ain't we, then they. Because the brand here is that we speak with receipts here. This is say less, mean more. That's the whole point of the show.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's the whole point.
MJ lover, Big Daddy Long Dog of the Day. Pause.
MJ, what's up? You on location again? God, oh, boy.
He said he on location. The lover. What's up, Mocha Latte? Mocha Latte
one was good. Hey, whoever said that this game was gonna tighten up, it's tightening up, just like you said.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All-nighters ISO world. Let's go. Where the heck is the let me act like it's some WNBA on too.
Ooh, good toughness, Kiki. Good.
You seeing something out of I see the Dolphins and the Bears. It's so much sports on right now. I don't even know what channel.
Oh man, it's crazy. Man, I just hope we can keep Shiloh on my team, man. We so deep. We so deep in safety.
Shiloh got a roster.
You think they thinking about letting Shiloh go already?
Well, I don't think they are. Look, listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was looking at our safeties, Rob. Our safeties are soft. They soft. Like, they don't hit. Shiloh come up and hit. Shiloh came up to that line and was hitting.
You see him lay that wood last night?
Yes, bro. Yeah. We need that, though. But Rob, we need that, though.
Here's the thing. This what's going to keep Shiloh on the team is because he wants to play special teams.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't want to play special teams, so he understands what he needs to do to make the roster. Good shot, Paige.
And look, listen, all I got to say is #headache game.
That's it, man. Headache game CEO. Don't forget the CEO behind that.
That's
it.
Gotta make that pass right
CEO.
Yeah, CEO. #headache game CEO.
It's a movement, baby.
Big fast.
That's where he's gonna be. That's where he's gonna be so valuable in the season. People don't even know it. Is he gonna lay the wood on somebody coming downhill? They're gonna make all the I ain't worried about him making a roster. I just think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's gonna make the 53-man roster.
I think he is, because we don't have any strong type. Our safeties, we mainly have like free safeties more than strong. Like, we need him at that safety spot to take the pressure off of Winfield, because Winfield been getting banged up because he's been having to do both the last 2-3 years. So we need him to be that box safety / making
see,
plays, and he's a playmaker.
Here's what I think. Charlotte has a good relationship with Todd Bowles, and Todd Bowles has a good relationship with Prime. So worst case scenario, Charlotte's on the practice squad. Best case scenario, he makes the roster. I got him making the roster. So
I got him making the roster too. Yeah, I agree.
He's
so you
gonna be
think
with Tampa.
so you yeah, he gonna be with us. You think okay, after the season, Rob, with Dallas, right? Do you think that if Enrique, let's say they don't bring Enrique back, right? Where do you see Enrique going?
Who wants to play with Enrique?
a bunch of first years.
You know what's funny?
I'm asking a real question though.
With the way that Enrique bought in and was like, "Hey, I'm down to do this in Dallas," I think other players will take a chance on Enrique.
But all right, so listen, during the offseason, there was a lot of players that had opportunity that can just go sign in Dallas, and I'm just not seeing people.
No, a lot of people, including people in this chat, was still talking about Enrique need to get traded up to 2 weeks ago.
I did, and I was one of them.
I don't think so. I think Enrique has bought in and is fitting in.
Now, what I will say,
Auntie, you think Enrique? So you think Auntie Enrique stays? Because I think she's bought in too. So you think she stays with Paige?
I think that Enrique and Paige's bond and their commitment to each other is on and off the court.
Here's what I'll say. I feel like Enrique has matured this season, right? Before our eyes, right? Now at the beginning of the season, did I see it? No, and that's part of the reason why I'm like, yo, you gotta get her out of it. If this is her attitude and the way she's demeaning, way she's gonna go after it. Now, what I think helped Enrique was her getting hurt and sitting here watching it and sitting here watching, Paige and the system and what they were trying to put in place work. That's when Enrique really super bought into the process. But before that, I was like, yo, trade Enrique, like get her out of there because I just don't see how this can be successful long term. The way Enrique's been playing basketball for this last 3 weeks, yeah, you can keep Enrique around for that. So now what are you building off of?
Part of it is buy-in, but part of it is they defined how they were going to work around the coach. They had to figure that out. What they figured out was how to go to and you watch them now. They sit in the huddle, they act like they listen sometimes to just show you that they're not, and then they huddle up afterwards to decide what they're going to do. They got to a point where they had done enough together to trust each other. So regardless of what he's talking about, this is what we're going to do. I don't know if I trust him, but I trust you. And that's what I see with this team right here. Trust.
That press conference when Paige spoke up for Enrique, I think that really made Enrique feel like, okay, like Paige shows by action. Paige not gonna talk and do all of this. Paige is action. Enrique to me, Enrique's an action. Enrique's an action type of player. She's gonna go off of your actions than what you're saying. And when she's seen how Paige spoke up for and how both of them wanted to work, I think Enrique's bought in, man. I think Enrique wants to do something with Paige. I think she sees the future more. And then look, she saw the young girls out there balling, Zaza and Quinterly. That made her feel like, man, like it made her feel like she was a young player again. Sometimes you need to sit back and watch, like Auntie was saying, to let it digest and be like, okay, it registers now. Okay, I see what I can do now. Because like you said, Rob, I'm with you. I thought she needed to be moved early on in the season because she wasn't buying in. But like Auntie said, it took for her to get hurt. And she had to see that. Like, look, I could do something here. I could build something special because, Rob, I know we love playing the game, but what's the ultimate goal in basketball? To win a championship.
Yeah.
And this is your best shot to try to get one in the next couple years or 3 years with this young team. And then you got the draft picks. I'm not going anywhere, bro. Like, because if you go somewhere else, you got to start all over and do that process again. Why not stay where you're comfortable at and just buy in and call it a day? That's how I look at it. But I don't know what she wants to do. Do you want to win or do you just want to put up these stats and get paid? I mean, hey, listen, But if that's her prerogative, I got no issue with it. I have no issue with the players getting paid what they're worth or what they want. But at the end of the day, you want to win a championship. So I don't know. It depends on her mindset to me. And I think she could buy in. That's just me.
So for me, even if she does stay, I think they got Luis that could be bumped to the 4. They just need to solidify, the 3 spot and the 5 spot, who that's going to be.
I agree.
I think that's Dallas next step. I think the 1, 2, right, Paige Rique, they're good at.
You think Diamond could play the 3, Rob? You think Diamond could play the 3 or no?
Man, she still ain't showing me that she's developed anything in her game.
Mrs. and Mrs. Beckers will take care of these roles on this
Rob
team.
said, hell no.
But hold on. I'll take that back. They actually do got a 3. She just ain't healthy. They actually do got a 3. I'll take that back.
Maddie Segrist, yeah.
Maddie Segrist is going to be the 3.
Here's the thing. Out of Paige and Enrique, who would you put at the 3?
Segrist. And then I would bring Diamond off the bench.
Out of Paige and Enrique, which one of them would you put at the 3?
Paige.
Are you sold that are y'all sold that they get rid of the point guard that they bought there anywhere? Ty Harris? Y'all think Ty going at the end of this season?
I don't think you. If you're gonna bring,
I don't think so. I wouldn't get rid of Ty.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get rid of Ty. No, I wouldn't get, because you know why? Ty is a player that she'll accept either coming off the bench or starting. She could do both roles, whatever she needs. She's a role player. Like, I want to do whatever best for the team. So you don't get rid of them. You don't get rid of Ty Harris. You don't get rid of that type of player. So no, I don't see them getting rid of Ty Harris. Because look, I love Quinterly, but right now, like, I would rather have Ty at the 1 and then Quinterly coming off to relieve her. And then if Quinterly's balling down the stretch, then I would let her start the 4th quarter and let her ride out. I would play with Quinterly like that until she gets consistent enough to run the team. So that's me. That's what I would do, Auntie.
What I will say, though, I do like the combination of them bringing Maddie and Jones off the bench, Haley Jones off the bench. Yeah, I think that's just a different version. That's a different dynamic, because now you got Haley Jones pushing the ball after a rebound, and you got shooters around, right? The lineup they got in right now, I like this lineup, right?
So y'all think Leah Rue is out of there? I think
no, I think she got a solid spot.
No, Lee's staying. Listen, Auntie, I'm not getting rid of Lee. Lee's starting at that 5. That's my 5.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. That's what I was asking. I thought Rob was saying they needed to decide what they were going to do at the wing and the 5, because he said the wing. He said the 4. He said the 4. I thought he said move Louisa to the 4 and figure out what they do at the 5.
Yeah, you mean Louisa to the 4.
What are you doing with Lee if you figuring out what they doing at the 5?
I see. For me, I got Lee. If I could get a starting center, I'm bringing Lee off the bench because I think she'll be more effective. Not to say that she's not effective as a starter, but I'm looking at who she's out there in a rotation with when she comes off the bench, right? She can be super dominant, because now you got a Haley Jones that's looking to pass the ball. You have a Maddie Segrist. You have a shooter that space the floor. Then you're pairing with Paige, right, in that backup lineup. So you have a bunch of passes on the floor with her. Versus in the starting lineup, you got more scores in there. So that's why I'm bringing her off the bench with more passing. And then you might have a Diamond Miller and a Haley Jones at the same time, and they both want to do the same thing and pass the goddamn ball. I'm thinking about who can get her involved in the game easy versus her playing with a bunch of scores out there on the floor.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's why Luis fits the center. That's why she fits the 4 spot perfect for their starters. They just need to figure out the 5 spot in the wing. What they're gonna do? Who's gonna start?
Who would you get for a 5? Like, would you get a 5 that's versatile, like who can do multiple things, or would you just get a 5 who can just be a stretch 5? Like, what would you do? Like, Azare, would Azare fit? Would Azare be a good fit?
Azare would be a perfect fit because she stretches the floor,
right? And
she can do a multitude of things. But I would want more of a versatile defender over a scorer.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking for somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's a versatile defender, because that's going to help them more than just having a scoring, because we got that in the league. Like, we can get that scoring out of the league. We just need somebody that can defend the paint, block shots at the rim, and get us in transition early.
Sort of like a Cam Brinks style type of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, because Azare, I like Azare, but defensively last night, Golden State took her to school, like on that end. So yeah,
she's not a defender. All right. She'll let you cook if you want to.
Burgers and hot dogs, man. Burgers and dogs, Auntie. Burgers and dogs.
But also defensively, if you really want to pay attention to it, Azare's not a 5 defensively. You have to play it. If you put her on 4 and have her guard a wing, she's better at guarding wings than she is guarding 5s. So
that is true. If
you could figure out how to have her guard a wing, and you can have somebody that can guard bigs, and she just be the weak side rebounder or the weak side come in block shots, you in good position.
Right.
That's why I always want her. That's why we wanted Stevenson on the floor with Brinks, because now Brinks can guard and she can just volleyball spike everything in the back, and you out and running, you got 3-point shooting around, and then you allow Stevenson to play freely. If you make Stevenson be the back person, you're in a problem.
Right, exactly. Dallas is not that far.
I'm gonna let Cess answer that one.
Dallas is not that far off. They need a 4 backup point guard, which is Ty healthy. That is true, Mario. Like, look, like I'm saying, Mario. Like, I'm not.
It's not a good brand match.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm like Mario. I'm not getting rid of. Like I said, Ty would be great. I just think Ty got hurt. Ty can play defense and Ty can run my offense. Like, she's very good at that. And I'm keeping that. Like, you need a veteran at that position. Like, I love JJ. I just think right now, I think she'll be better coming off the bench right now, or possibly closing the game out starting, as opposed to starting the game and running the team right now. So that's what I would do, Mario.
So why do you think AB is a dirty player?
Because you be throwing them damn elbows.
So
I like the shit.
Here's the thing: if she's doing something illegal, why they not calling?
Because she with the bulletproof vest team. She with the bulletproof vest team.
I need to understand, but AB been playing the same since before Caitlin got there. Y'all been saying the same shit about her since before she got there. I need to understand.
Yeah, but she's a great player. I mean, there's players who always do that. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, she throws elbows. She does a lot of sneaky, dirty stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a part of the game. You got plenty of players who've been great that done that. Karl Malone, Rodman done did it. Moses Malone done did it. Kareem done did it. I mean, that's just what they do is basketball. Like, I don't care about all that. To me, she's the best post this year. I love JJ, but I got AB this year. AB been balling.
Because JJ
she been balling out.
Okay. You said she took
JJ been hurt.
I got to go back and watch the game.
So here's my problem with New York right now. They ain't even been getting JJ involved these last 5-6 games. Like, when the first game she came back with Stewie, she was balling. But now, like, it's like she ain't even a part of the game plan. And then they got her on the perimeter shooting a bunch of threes.
Because you know why. You know why.
I know why.
Because of Sab. Because of Sab. They want to give her the ball all the time. They want to give Johannes the ball. They want to shoot all these dumb threes.
So I think I actually think now, that JJ plays better with Stewie on the floor.
Yeah, but see now.
Oh, yeah, she does, Auntie. Yeah. Yeah, because you know why, Auntie? Because Stewie get her the damn ball.
Stewie tell her to get her butt on that block and go to work.
Right, exactly.
But see, here's what they did. So now they got, Easterman, they got her being the person on the block now. Let her go to work. Hey, man, throw the ball to her. We just play off of her. Like, no, that should be JJ. You play off JJ.
I don't think.
I don't care. I don't care about her doing the elbow. Like, I don't care about her doing the elbow stuff. She's gonna do it. Look, AB's physical and strong. That's what they do in the post. Everybody throw elbows and do that and stuff. That's what it is. It's post play. Like, I don't get what y'all talking about. I mean, all your great players do that. All your great players have done that.
They said
I don't get it.
They said the Liberty lost their toughness this season. How you feel, HP?
Let me answer
The
this
Liberty,
question.
yeah, they lost their
Mario,
toughness. I told you what happened when
let me answer
when
this
you
question,
lost. Hold on, yeah, go ahead, Auntie, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Rob and Auntie, I've been saying it. They're going to miss Thornton and they're going to miss Lainey Hamilton. Look, I think everybody overrates. I'm not gonna say overrate because I don't want everybody to get mad about Feebich. I love Feebich, but Feebich is a better defender when you have versatility around her, like a Lainey Hamilton, a Kayla Thornton, and then you have Burke in as well, who can also help with the versatility. Now that you lost those two big pieces on the wing and at the guard position, now you're stuck because Rebecca Gardner, yeah, she got length, but she's too light in the ass. I could just knock her around. Johannes, great on offense, but defensively, she's below average. Sabrina, great on offense, but below average defensively. So now you put pressure on Misamin or Izzy or JJ to have to cover up for these guards getting beat on the drive. So that's why they're missing that toughness that gave them an identity last year. They were too busy trying to go more international, more shooting the ball and being pretty. You know what we call it, Rob? Pretty. That pretty offense to losing. That's why Minnesota beat them today. Minnesota just out-toughed them, and Dejanay just stole their heart in the fourth quarter. So, look, they missing those defenders. I know they love this offensive game, but they need more versatility around Feebich. Go ahead, Auntie. My fault for being long-winded.
I'm going to say this one piece. I'm going to pass right to Auntie. With the whole Dejanay thing with today, they just left her open because they just flat out thought that they were just going to disrespect her by just saying she can't shoot. But go ahead, Seth.
Right, exactly. That's all. Yeah.
No, I was going to answer this question. Mario talking about should they keep Azure or Hamby? That's not the pick that the Sparks should be worried about. To me, what the Sparks are deciding is, do you keep Hamby or do you keep Fagan? Azure and Hamby do two totally different things. Hamby and Fagan are the ones you're looking at. They're about the same size. Fagan is cheaper than Hamby, and I think can develop into the Hamby. I don't think that they got to pick between Azure or Hamby. I don't think that's the decision. That's not a decision the Sparks have to make to me. Why do you think they got to pick between them two?
LA in a real situation.
I don't think that's the
LA
pick
in a real situation because they got to really figure out who they gonna protect. They in a real situation.
You think so?
I mean, well, let's name it off. You got Kelsey. They're gonna keep Kelsey. They're gonna keep Kia. They're gonna keep Cam. They're gonna keep Ray. You got to keep Ray. Ray's your versatile defender. And then 5, who you gonna keep? Azure, right?
Yep.
And then I'm keeping Fago.
That's what I said. Hamby or Fagan. That was what I said.
I'm keeping Fago. I'm keeping Fago.
What? Sarah Ashley Barker, I like you. You earned a spot someplace probably in this league. I don't have to keep you. Julie Alomar. So Julie
does a lot for them that does not show up in the stat books.
He does. I agree.
I don't know if they would just keep Julie over Kelsey. I don't know. They may figure that out. I don't know.
Hell no. I would keep Kelsey over. I love Alleman, but you also got to think about the bigger picture. Kelsey could go on a heater and win you a bunch of games. So I can't get rid of that.
They got to make a decision because what it does is it puts them in the same situation where after all of this is said and done, you got to sign a point guard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So my thing is you got your starting 5, right? And then you got Sweet Baby Ray. So then whoever that 7th person is, right? You know, like that's Cam, right? If you take their starters and then you take Sweet Baby Ray, Cam's technically quote unquote their 7th best player. So that's gonna knock somebody out the way, right?
But I disagree with that because once Cam is healthy, Cam is a starter.
Yeah, she's a starter number. Cam she's a 5. She's a starter 5. Yeah,
come off the bench. They're not looking at Cam like a 7 piece when they're talking about who they saving for they.
I'm just taking the way the rotation is right now. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but they're not making their decision based on the rotation. They're not looking at Cam like, are we going? Cam is for sure one of the 6 that they're gonna save. they're not looking at Cam like, is she a 7? We might let her go. Really?
Look, I'm keeping Cam because listen, I love Azure, but Cam got way more upside and she's a better defender. And then I got to keep Kelsey because Kelsey's basically that's basically like one of your faces of the team along with Rakia and Cam. So that's your big 3 basically in the next coming years. Then you got Baby Ray, which is your best defender, versatile player. And look, people gotta start talking about Ray Burrell. Her impact on the floor is crazy when she come off the bench. She changed the whole dynamic of the game. And De'Erica, I love De'Erica, but she's older. So you can get away with just keeping Fago.
That's why I'm going Fago. But
and so here's the thing.
Your question earlier, Wild Dog.
LA
went live. We didn't catch a copyright, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We didn't catch.
Here's what I'll say. LA doesn't.
Cancel, Mike. I don't know.
LA doesn't have a first round. LA doesn't have a first round pick, so that's what I'm saying. No. You have to. They're thinking about this in a different situation than most teams are because they don't have a first round pick. So if they lose somebody, they can't go really draft them. So they're gonna have to. They have to hire them.
May not be able to draft them, but if I'm LA, I'm saying, damn, what I've shown so far, I could probably go get me a vet that'll get me through, so I can get me a draft pick next year, or see what I can do to the trade. Somebody gonna want to come here.
Would you core if the core is still in place? Would you core one of your like Azure or De'Erica and see if you can get a first round pick, or try to go get a veteran with that pick? Like, what would you do?
Here's the thing about like the expansion draft. If somebody's on a core deal right now, you don't have to protect them. So in that sense, if they core the De'Erica, then they're good because that's technically they got 7 people that they can actually save. So then you don't even have an issue. So it's all about who they core in that situation. De'Erica Ray will still be on a rookie deal, and what's name will still be on a rookie deal too. Also, Rakia. So the only people that you're gonna possibly core in that situation would be Stevenson or Handy. That return to that team. So as long as one of them got cored, then you're fine. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Right. I got you. That makes sense. So I mean, so then they possibly could core one of them and then just protect the other one. If that's what they want to do going in. That's what I would do.
Well, you have to. So this all has to be done before the end of the season, right? So by the last regular season game, they have to say who they are, what the future is, and then turn it into the league. So when they go to the expansion draft, they know who's out there, who's available. So that's why the questions are being valid right now. Or real question that needs to be asked, because as we get closer to this last game of the season for the league, everybody has to turn in a roster of who they're protecting and who's not being protected. So when they go into the expansion draft in December, those teams know who it is, and you can't change your mind.
So Gigi Banks them get ready to play right now. But Wild Dog, I don't know. You got a copyright because of the game, or you got a copyright because they was playing music at the game that you let play over your live?
You can always talk over the music.
No, you can stream from the game. You just can't do it. You can't do it with the music. As long as the music isn't in it, you should be fine at the game.
I do. Man, listen, I do this above games. Every time I'm at above game, as long as you're talking over the music, they're not going to say anything.
Right. You got to talk over the music.
Right. Smash up. Do you think it's specifically because it was a fever game?
Possibly,
yeah. Because they're real strict about them fever games.
Possibly, but when are you talking about like copyrights and stuff like that? That doesn't happen unless you're.
Who does Vegas protect? Mother and everybody else gone. I'm just playing.
They're gonna.
Hey, hold on. Let me do my die line. Let me do my die line. Mother, and mother. That's who I protected.
What I don't want is I don't want Las Vegas to core Asia. Like, if she wants to go, let her go. If she want to stay, let her stay.
They're gonna protect her.
Don't core her. I know they'll protect her. Don't core her. She doesn't want to be.
No, I don't think they're going to core. I think they're going to core like a Jackie or somebody. They'll core them. They're not going to core her.
But here's the thing, though. If they core her last year, there's nothing you can do about it.
You can only be cored twice, but I don't think Asia was cored last year. Was it a contract year last year?
No, Kelsey was cored last year. That's why she got traded. They cored her. Asia didn't get cored last year. But it was Kelsey.
If she never been cored, then they're probably going to core her.
They'll probably just protect her. I don't think they're going to core her. Because I don't even know if Asia wants to leave. We got to see if she still wants to leave.
I don't even know that Asia wants to leave. But I just want Asia to listen to open-mindedly, be able to listen to 15 offers. See what people think. Yo,
right.
Even if that's going back to Vegas.
No, I agree. Listen, I want Asia to be in the best. I want her to be in the best position that she can be in. Like, this is her prime, and I believe she deserves to be on a team that's built properly to help her win her next championships and go out in the glory. I feel that way. Well, they're going to protect Liz because they gave up a first-round pick. They're not letting her go.
I don't think you should core Nas. Let her ass go.
No, you don't have to core Nas. Nobody. Yeah, you're not going to core. They're going to protect her.
I'll see
protect her. On the core list. You're not.
No, you don't core. Yeah.
I ain't protecting.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not protecting Nas.
Hey, y'all make
You're
sure
not
y'all
protecting
run
Nas?
on all the platforms, please. We appreciate y'all pulling up on.
You know
Facebook,
what? I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna be.
X,
I'm gonna let her be.
Pop over on the YouTube and hit the like, please.
I'm gonna let her be just like Martin, K Martin. I'm gonna let her go just like K Martin is, because you can get somebody bigger, faster, stronger than not. That could be better for you.
Not she don't need to have a conversation with Chicago. Yeah, let's see what Chicago. Let's see what Chicago offer. We just want to hear.
Well, with Chicago, what man? Chicago better go, man. Chicago about to lose both of they cornerstone players, so I don't think I really don't think they're in position to do anything.
I think.
What'd you say, Rob?
I think the Vouch make a run at Asia. I can see Phoenix making a run at Asia. I can see Portland making a run for Asia. I can see Toronto. I can see Toronto making a run at Asia. But I definitely think
going to Portland. I ain't going to no Toronto.
I mean, Tyler's gonna make a run at Asia. He knows her.
I ain't even listen. Chicago calling. All right, cool. Pick up the phone. Click. Nice having words with y'all, man.
Man, listen,
Chicago calling. Hey, I respectfully decline.
Listen, Chicago. That's the only thing I'm going with Chicago. Chicago gonna have a bunch of Euro players, not the good ones, on the team next year. That's all they're gonna have, bro.
I'm telling you,
nobody want to go there.
I'm picking up the phone. Unless I respectfully decline.
Unless you somebody who needs a last resort, that's the only way Chicago getting somebody, dog. Nobody going to Chicago. They gonna get a whole team full of Euro players that aren't good, the not good Euro players. Because I'm being real. I don't even see Angel and Miller really being there next year, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
They got to be there because they're on the contract. Because they're on rookie contract.
Yeah, they're on the contract, but I don't think they're gonna finish the season with them. I don't see it, but we'll see. I don't see it because I could see them, and I can see both of them. I can see both of them. I can see both of them getting moved or one getting moved. That's what I see. I don't see them being there next year.
Here's the reason why Asia listens to the Chicago offer. They're probably going to throw the entire kitchen sink, the whole city at her, right? If they want it, right? Even if she never wants to go there, it's the leverage piece to say, these are the other offers I had. How do you beat these? That's why you listen to all 15.
Yep.
I don't think there's no leverage in a situation, because whatever anybody they can offer Asia, the Aces can do the same exact thing.
It's not about that. It's about
there's no leverage.
We don't know what the CBA is going to be. Why wouldn't it be any leverage?
What can another team offer you that the Vegas can't? Because if they change the CBA rules, that means Vegas can offer her the most money, the most opportunity, and they can make the roster whatever she wants that to be.
Who says that because you said that's what the new rule will be. It will be Vegas that can do it because that's how the NBA does it. Or why are you saying
that's anybody? That's any league. Whoever has the rights, you can offer you the most money over anywhere where you go. That's in every league.
True.
What I'm saying is we don't know what they want in their CBA. What I'm saying is you listen to all of those offers so that you know. What do it hurt her to listen to it?
It doesn't. I'm just saying it doesn't give her leverage in this situation. Because whatever you tell me, hey man, we can put this team around you. All right, cool. All you think you're gonna do is just tell Aces, hey, you need to go trade for this player, this player. That's all you're gonna do.
Here's the thing, though, Rob. If Las Vegas could do what any other team could do, why they ain't did it the last 2 seasons? What they waiting on? If they could just bring people, but here's the thing. Free agents didn't pop up in Vegas like we want to sign here. They got the facilities. They got the extra 100,000. The free agents didn't go flocking in the last 2 seasons.
But to be fair, right? Have they actually went out and really tried to offer some players? Have they really attacked to go get some players? Let's be real about the situation.
If I'm a free agent, do you have to attract me? If I'm playing in the city that ain't got no facilities and I ain't been in the playoffs and I ain't won nothing, and here I am a free agent and you got facilities and you playing the playoffs and you got chips, why am I not pulling up?
Because I might not need you. If I got to the point and all I feel like, man, we didn't win because of this.
Vegas didn't have a bench. Vegas didn't have a bench, Rob. We needed everything.
Right. Yeah. But that's what you're saying. That's not how they viewed it. That's all I'm saying. How you viewing things and the way they're viewing things is a complete difference. So yes, you can say, hey man, this is what we need. And so the viewership of what you see versus what they're saying, they're like, oh, we don't need that. Well, we don't need to go get that player. Oh, we don't need to go do that. We can just trade this for that.
All I said was for Asia to listen to sense,
there's really no leverage.
Why isn't it?
There's not. There's nothing because there's nothing that another team can do that I can't do.
But here's the thing, you haven't though. So let me.
Because I ain't had no reason to.
Here's the thing. Yeah, you do because you want to keep me here. You haven't even proven that you're serious about even building the team. You don't have a general. You don't even have a GM here. Chicago could come out and say, "Hey, Asia, we want you to come here, and when you done, we got part ownership." And do you know why I want to hear that? So when I go back to Vegas, I know to ask for that because you didn't put it on the table, Vegas. But here's a team that will.
You don't know that. They probably have put it on the table.
Well, I'm saying it doesn't necessarily have to be ownership, Rob. My point being, you don't know how creative teams will be. It don't hurt you to listen to 15 calls and then come back and say, I like this out of this offer. I like this out of this offer, this out of this offer, and this out of this one. The one that I want is the one that combines them all. Vegas, do that.
But my thing of it is, when you talk about the W, there's no leverage for this, that, and the third in the W. That's all I'm saying. There's no leverage. So whatever you're saying that they could possibly offer,
Rob,
there is no leverage in the W.
It wasn't no leverage in the NBA until it was.
Right.
My thing is this.
It ain't never till it is.
My thing is this.
Nobody ever forced their way out until somebody did.
That's
my thing to you is if I just keep doing what ain't nobody ever did, then don't nothing different get done. If I want something different to happen, I got to do something different.
I promise you, whatever Asia wants, she can get from Asia to do it. I promise
Apparently
you that.
Apparently not, because they haven't delivered it the last 2 seasons.
If I'm getting to the championship and we're losing in the championship or we're winning in the championship, how much am I going to just keep? Like, there ain't that much you're going to keep doing.
They lost the we lost the championship. What did they put around her? What did they do?
But we were there, right? So if I feel like we don't need a bunch of things to get back there, I'm going to do that. Like,
and plus, you can't think about it from their mindset
because they're not thinking about it from your mindset.
And then plus, man, you're gonna have a lot of guaranteed contracts off your books, going into next year too. So they're gonna have room for us to see what they're gonna do.
Everybody is gonna have guaranteed.
And
contracts.
what is the leverage?
Bonte, they're in the top. They're in the top 3 or 4. That's going to be sought after. Like, let's be for real, because they got everything that players need. So even though everybody's in the running, everybody ain't gonna be able to get them free agents.
They don't have a competent GM.
But how do we know they won't get one when the season's over with? We're just speaking we're speaking now because of what happened this past season.
Yeah. And
they could go get it. They could go get a GM.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Right,
their track record said they didn't. And if I was serious about being ready for the busiest offseason out here, I would have a GM in place.
So here's the problem, right? You're coming with these assumptions and don't nobody know what the CBA is. So I'm not going to handcuff myself into a situation when I don't even know what the CBA is truly going to be.
I didn't handcuff Asia into anything. I told Asia to take 15 calls.
What I'm saying to you is when you're talking about the Aces, right? And you're talking about they didn't do it in this offseason. You don't know what this next offseason is going to be based upon the CBA. So you don't want to handcuff yourself too early when you can make multitude of moves that can make this.
You don't want to handcuff yourself to it.
It's not just the general manager. I'm talking about the player, like acquiring players, things like that.
I'm talking about looking like a grown-up, competent organization that is about championships. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, Mario, Asia and Bron's situation is different. Bron, like the NBA and everything, is way different than how the W work. Like where Asia's at, she has the best chance to get talent to come. Where LeBron was at, how the NBA is set up, LeBron could go to 10, like he can go to either New York or wherever, and he can draw people there because of his name. But the W is different from the NBA. Their situations are different. It's not the same. And then the money scale is different. Asia would be better like either staying here or going to like a place like a Golden State. That would probably be her next best bet if she does decide to say, oh, I'm going to leave Vegas. Because, again, the facilities in that are going to attract the free agents. They just are. Whether you have a GM or not is going to attract the free agents because you got Asia Wilson, who we all can say is the best player in the world, woman player in the world. And you got J.O. there, and you get paid from the city to go play. So I just think this year, I just really think they just winged it this year because they were like, everybody's going to be on 1-year deals, and then we'll just come back next year with either a GM or something else. That's how I looked at it. I don't think they really were like stressing just for this year. They were just trying to get enough talent to get by. That's just how they were looking at it, to me.
All right, so I got a question. Do you think if Asia would have played the Unrivaled, do you think the Aces would have did something different?
Do I think so? No, I don't think they would have.
Because most of the deals that happened and why people landed where they landed was because of Unrivals. It wasn't because of nothing else, right?
Right. Well,
and I mean, so with that being said, right, if when Asia goes into the offseason, she goes rest, but she also goes and work out and get herself right. She's not really around a lot of WNBA players. So,
but hold up, but listen, Rob, but listen, here's my pushback. You still had J.O. and Chelsea there.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying.
But when I'm talking about Asia, right? That's the difference than we talking about Jackie and Chelsea, right? If Asia shows up and you're on Asia's team, you know what I'm saying? You're going to find something out that you truly didn't know about her by playing with her. It's different when you're playing against her than playing with her, right? And so you don't understand how unselfish Asia is in a moment or in a situation and things like that, right? So that could have played to, hey, why the Aces didn't make a move or why so-and-so didn't come here. I'm just looking at it from a bigger grand
No, you're right. You're right. No, but I don't think, I know I'm gonna sound crazy saying this. Remember when Kobe would go out, there's free agents, right? He didn't go to where these free agents were, right? And all.
Yeah.
You just think Asia's built like that. Asia's the type, if you don't want to come, she just look at you as you don't want to grind. You just don't want to grind and you don't want to work. Like that's how I get. Asia's more Kobe Bryant to me mentally wise than like a LeBron. Like LeBron is like Nafisa and them. They'll go talk to you. They'll have dinner with you. Kobe was like, man, look, listen, you gonna come or not? Like it is what it is.
So then how is she looking at her teammates right now that didn't show up ready to go this season?
How she's looking at them? I mean, I just think Asia. it depends on what teammate it is. Like if it's like she sees Jackie, Asia feels like I got J.O., I got point guard. All I need is some other pieces and we're ready to go. Like she'll play with somebody that's on the rec team if she got to just to win.
Point guard showed up ready to hoop at the beginning of this season.
No, I think they were. I think the people who weren't ready was Becky and the supporting cast. I thought the supporting cast that's around those three, they weren't ready. Jewel Lloyd was coming off of like one of her worst seasons ever. And that's what I think happened. And then now they're starting to catch stride because everybody, they finally found the pieces that's on the roster now. Everyone's locked in. Now it's time. Okay, let's go get it. Asia don't take me as the type to say, I need this, I need that, Asia the type that says, okay, this is what I want. I either get it or not. It doesn't matter. I'm finna go out here and bust your ass. That's just how she is. As long as she got J.O. and Chelsea, she can get anybody else. But if she don't have one of them, then I can see Asia, what we doing? That's how I see Asia being. But I think Asia feel comfortable because she got J.O. Because I think J.O. is the best guard, two-way guard in the league. I think she is, in my opinion, or in the top three. So Chelsea, her resume speak for herself. So that's what I think Asia's looking at it from. I don't think Asia's looking at it like how a Fee or a Stewie will look at it. Like Fee and Stewie come off to me as they'll come and see you and they'll talk to you like, yo, let's do this. And Asia like, look, you finna come or not? This is the names I want you to get. I'm good. If you want to, I'm Asia. You should be happy to be on the team with me. That's just how she feels. And I think a lot of these players, I think they're scared to go over there and actually work. That's why a lot of them didn't come over there. I think they're scared of that work. That's just me personally.
Let's just be honest. Not all these players want to win a championship. Some of them just want the money.
They don't.
So
exactly, Rob.
Let's be real. So for you to go want to play with upper echelon teams because you understand that it's going to be a grind and what their involvement is. So trying to say that a lot of these free agents, they didn't come there. A lot of these free agents just don't want that.
I won't even talk about the free agents right now, though. Who I asked y'all about was the people that's on her team, the people that she done put.
I understand that, but I'm breaking it down from a different level for people to understand. When you talk about going to Vegas and why people wasn't interested in going to Vegas is because some people may not want that. They just might. The lights are too big for them. They don't want to be in that spotlight.
Okay, before we go there, I want to get clear about the answer to my question, which was, what does Asia think about the players that's on her team right now that didn't show up for her last season and part of this season that she put rings on their fingers? That's what I want to know.
I don't think. So here's the thing. To answer that question, right?
What she do?
I don't think she feels some type of way, right? Whatever happened at the beginning of the season, they over it. They're looking ahead. They're looking at the future right now. They're looking at making this playoff run right now. So what you might think, you still hold on to what happened at the beginning. If you continue to hold on to what happened at the beginning of the season, you're gonna fail. So at this point, the only thing we can do is shut down, put our heads down, and go to work and bring your lunch pail to the game, right? And so how you might think she feel about her teammates from the previous and what happened, that's over with. That ain't nothing we can control. What we can't control is effort, attitude, and defensively what we bring to the table right now.
So then when did she ask for what she wants and needs from the team?
Did you not hear what she said after the game? After this last game? She literally talked about it that's literally what she said in her interview.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. That's what I'm asking. What did she say?
Whatever she said is what she said to her team. She said they had a players meeting. She told them what it was.
No. I'm talking about when did she tell the organization what she needs? You said it's not now. When is it then?
I don't think it doesn't matter about the organization. It matters about right now. And she's got everybody locked in right now. So what all that organization and stuff, that don't mean nothing right now. We're talking about what we're doing right now to move to the future.
Yeah. Because she's looking at the future. She don't care about all that happened earlier. It's over with. Now we got to lock in and play. That's her mindset. Like Asia don't take me as the type I'm worried about what happened earlier. And she's like, let's play now.
Are we talking about what they doing right now, or are we still talking about Asia taking 15 calls at the end of the season and making a decision? What we talking about? Where we at right now?
I mean, at the end of the season, I just really don't see her going nowhere. I think Vegas is going to give her the contract.
I didn't say she had to go anywhere. That's not. I didn't say that.
No. I didn't say you did. Ante. I'm just answering your question. I'm just saying that yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said that there might be 15 offers on the table to try to go get her. I just don't think she's going to pay attention to them. I think she's going to stay with Vegas. They're going to try to go get a GM, and they're going to go from there. Like, I think Asia wants to finish her career with the Las Vegas Aces. I don't see her just getting up and going anywhere. And they're going to try to build a team to win the championship next year. That's what I see them doing at the end of the season, if there's not a strike. Well, AB, Tiffany should have stayed. Kitley, I mean, tomato. I agree. I like the Kitley and Tiffany, but hey, Tiffany in Seattle, she got a job. I'm happy for her. Kitley possibly get another job later. So, I mean, it didn't work out. Sometimes it don't work out, man. I mean, we're not in the locker room. All we can do is go off the games and go off of hearsay, she say, and whatever. I mean, look, it didn't work.
When y'all say Asia can ask for whatever they want from the Aces, they won't let her go. I guess where I get lost in that is, so at the beginning of this season, she was like, "Man, I'm cool. I don't even want nothing. We'll just wait and see." After the end of last year, when they left the Timbs and the do-rags on the floor, and everybody was sad, and they was like, "Nah, we finna come back on our shit. We gonna look different." When they was like, "Asia, what you want to do?" She was like, "I'm cool. Let's see what happens next year."
No, they gave her a goddamn piece of paper to ask her who she wants. She picked who she wants. Hey, it didn't work. They cut her ass. That's what happened. So we can't say what she didn't. They didn't bring that to the table.
Because she said that. Because Asia said that out of her mouth. They gave her a piece of paper and they gave who they wanted. They went from there. They asked her.
So
they asked all of them.
So here's the thing: if I bring you a piece of paper and I ask you what you want, and you tell me what you want, and you don't say anything else outside of that, what else do I have to go off of?
I'm gonna tell you what the problem. I'm gonna tell you what I feel like the problem was. What was on the paper, and I feel like if they had a grown-up GM in there, real pieces would have been on the paper, and not just favorites. There was no reason. There was no reason. I'm giving my opinion. There was no reason to bring Tiffany in there and have her be a 4. She's a 2.
But also I can push back on that. I can also push back on that because they actually brought in pieces, but they were hurt. So it's just a time frame of everything. If you would bring Tiff, if you bring Tiff, and if you bring Tiff in this, and if you bring Tiff,
GM brings a list of hurt players in and be like, who you want? They not that healthy, but we'll see.
Here's the thing. If Tiff was on this roster right now, currently constructed, I think she's not playing the 4. She will be playing the 3 or the 2. It's just the problem in the situation was when it was her moment to go in there and do something, it just happened to be when a time when we were not healthy. That plays a part. You know what I'm saying? If you had Liz there, you had a healthy Megan there, right? I don't think that situation happens. It just happened to be the time frame of when everything would transpire, and that's what it was. So we can't. You can be upset about it, but it is what it is. It's just the time frame and everything.
No, I'm not upset. I gave my opinion about it, and I said, and I'm using that the way that they moved in those moments to say that that's the precedence that they've set, and I don't have confidence in them based on that. I'm not angry about it at all. I just say that I see that that's how they do business, and the way that they've been doing business has been the trajectory has been going in the wrong direction since we last won a championship. Since before we won the last championship. That's what I'm saying.
So
because we haven't really brought anything into Las Vegas since Candace Parker.
So at what point do you hold the players accountable? Because if Asia just told you that they brought the piece of paper to three of the people that's supposed to be at the top, which is her, Jo, and Chelsea, and told them to pick a name, and they picked a name, and they got it wrong. At some point, you can't blame the organization for them getting it wrong.
I addressed that. And I addressed that. That's why. And what I said was the names that came in on the paper to Asia should have come from a general manager that was serious about doing business in the WNBA, not somebody kind of filling in. That's what I said. I said that list looks different, and that conversation is different if we have a general manager in there taking care of business, as it had looked before when we were bringing pieces in. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree because I think any GM that's smart, they're gonna ask their top 3 players, who would you like to join the team?
Here's I didn't say that they wouldn't ask. But you can disagree. What I said was What I said was the list that the GM gives to the players to pick from looks different than the list that she got. That's what I said. I didn't say that you wouldn't ask them. I said that you would give the list looks different.
And I said I disagree because I don't think that we don't know who the names was on that list. So what if we don't know who names was on that list? What if it was some more high echelon names on that list and they said no? We don't know. That's the thing about it. It's an assumption that, hey man, they picked these players and not knowing that who's on this list. We don't truly know who's on that list. They didn't put out who's on the list. So for notion of that, I can't say yes or no in that situation.
What I'm basing it on is the quality of players that they have brought in over the history of the organization compared to what they did the last 2 years when they didn't have a general manager. That's what I'm basing it on.
We didn't bring in quality players. To be honest with you, we didn't bring in a lot of quality players before then. When we had a GM, to be honest with you.
We built with Bill Laimbeer built the hell of a team when he was there as the GM. That's how we got the team.
I'm talking about Becky. How long has Becky been there? Because you talked about the last 2 years and the 2 years before that. So that's what I'm talking about. The 2 years before that, we didn't bring in nobody when Becky was there.
No,
we just had more talent.
They won a championship while Bill's work, and then when it got time for them to build a team, they have not been able to do that since. That's my point. That's why I keep telling y'all Becky looks Steve Kerrish. That's why I keep telling y'all I don't have no confidence in the team, in the organization. I told you I felt like the team won the last championship in spite of the organization. That's what I said.
Well, we all love sports. Aaliyah Nye, like, she possibly be protected. Like, I think they'll protect her. Rob thinks they're gonna let her go. I don't know what Auntie feel about it. I think they'll protect Nye.
I'm saying for me, I do not protect Nye. I don't think she's worth being protected.
Okay. Well, I think we all love sports. Nye's gonna be protected. I think she's going to be protected because Becky and them speak very highly of her, so I think she'll stay. What you think, Auntie?
The only reason why she's going to get protected is because the Aces don't have a first-round pick. But to be honest, she should not get protected. That's just the true honesty of it. I think you will get.
I mean, I would protect. I would keep, like, if I had other players that were like way better than her that I have to protect, then yeah, I wouldn't protect her. But I think the only people they're going to really protect is your top three. And then you're going to protect Melissa because you gave up a number one pick. Now, do you pick Gustafsson or do you go Cheyenne Tyus Parker or do you go Kirsten? Like, who would you go? You would keep Gustafsson, right? Over all them. And then you got last will probably be Nye and somebody else.
Well, you got
so
Dana,
Nye probably would get protected.
Dana, Nye,
so you would protect Dana?
Drew Lloyd. Well, I'm just naming the players that you have in that situation.
Okay.
So when you
I hear you. I mean, I'm not protecting any of them three. I'm not protecting Dana, Kirsten, or Jewel Lloyd. I'm not protecting them. So I would let them go. So but Nye is younger, and I could do something with Nye.
For me, I think they will protect Lloyd, right? So I got the big three, right? Of course, I think they protect Lloyd. I think they protect.
Okay.
They protect Liz, so that's 5. And then my
that's person, 5.
I think they protect Megan because they can't afford to lose too many bigs, so they keep Megan, right?
So we agree. That's why I said unless it's a player that's not versatile or better, then I would keep Nye. But since you got Gustafsson, then Nye would possibly be gone. Like, she would be gone. You wouldn't protect Gustafsson. I would. Gustafsson is very versatile.
Yep.
And she does something different than the two bigs you got now.
The other thing is, just because you get protected don't mean you're on my roster next season. I could protect you and still trade you. I just ain't gonna let you go free
for nothing.
Right. Exactly. Like
not something you can replace, right? All she does is shoot. I can go get a 3 and D for that, right? I look at Dana Evans, how she's playing basketball right now. I can go get somebody that can go score the basketball off the bench. I can go replace that, right?
You can find a Dana Evans.
You can't keep finding too many bigs in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take the bigs because I can't keep finding those in the league that's serviceable. right?
Correct.
And I'm definitely not protecting Kia Stokes. They may go ahead and take that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no. Man,
Yeah.
I already got her bus ticket here. Peace.
Now here's what I would say though. Depending on how Parker Tyus comes back,
you got a lot of 6'6s and 6'7s finna come into this over the next 2 seasons.
Depending on how Parker Tyus look, I might protect Parker Tyus over Megan. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's true.
Parker Tyus' game is better than Megan, so it just depends on how she comes back and look. I might protect her. Depends on just how I feel in that situation.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Like I said, if she comes back and look good and gives me something, I'm taking her over Megan because Tyus has always been a good player. Her issue's been being healthy. That's her only issue. But other than that, if you got her health-wise, she's a beast at that backup. She can come in and give you buckets and protect and defend. So, hey, no issue with that. Keeping her over Meg.
Hey, Michelle, I don't like the way this Venom Tears team is constructed. I ain't feeling them.
Yeah, I'm not protecting. There's a lot of things I wouldn't protect in Vegas. I know Kirsten Bell is not getting protected. You ain't gonna worry about that. So she gonna be in the suspension draft.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Her contract goes, so she gonna be in the suspension draft. Now will be in the suspension draft. Kia Stokes will be in the suspension draft. Them like automatic. Dana will be in the suspension draft. I don't care how Becky talking about how she feel about something, be aggressive. Say, yo,
so once you put somebody in the expansion draft and then they don't take them, they still on your roster, right?
Yeah, they still on your roster.
They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody coming to get Kirsten Bell.
Well, see, here's what you look at. It's two teams, right? So they got it. So at least you're gonna lose a minimum of one, right? Because they can take 2 players off your team. Each team gets one person.
They can, but they don't have to, right?
Right. So that's what I said. It's gonna be at least one person leave off every team. Not guaranteed to, but possibility of one. Somebody's gonna take something off of the Aces, and if they're gonna tell you something, they'll probably take a nod in that situation.
The reason I'm saying that is because do I really have to take somebody with all of these unrestricted free agent contracts out there? Do I really have to take somebody out off your team?
It doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop you from signing nobody.
Right.
No, that's what I'm saying. But do I really have to? I could be like, nah, we cool. Because I think they told somebody last year, nah, we cool, and didn't take nobody. What team was that? Was it the Aces?
No, they took somebody off the Aces. They took K. Martin. You could be like Golden State, and you could take somebody off of everybody's roster, but one team.
Who was the team that they declined to take anybody off their roster? Maybe it was Seattle. Somebody team, Golden State was like,
oh yeah, Chicago. Yeah, everybody.
Chicago.
They ain't take nobody off Chicago, but the
it might have been Chicago. Yeah, it was somebody. You don't got to.
They took them out of Chicago.
Kirsten, no.
She said, Kirsten, no.
That's okay.
Kirsten, no.
Thank you. Seattle didn't take nobody.
Yeah, you kind of garbagey. You kind of garbagey. We're gonna leave you in the shit pile over here. We're gonna go over here.
And Kate Martin, and I don't know if Kate Martin is even not protected. I believe that Natalie knew that she was gonna be able to pick up Kate. That was understood. I believe that was just we love you. We gonna give you one when you go. I think that she knew that Kate was coming when she took the job.
Right.
I don't know if Kate Martin's just not protected.
You don't think? Well, let's look at their team. Who they gonna protect? We know Thornton. We know Veronica.
No, I'm saying Kate Martin leaving Las Vegas. I felt like that was just a handshake deal. Natalie, you up out of here. We starting you with something, big dog. Appreciate your work.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Take Martin with you.
I mean, but here's the thing though. I would take Golden State's approach. I would take somebody off everybody's team and then have a real, a real training camp. 20, 30 people in here. Let's get to work. And then, we're going to find out who made the roster.
I don't know. I mean, Golden State didn't take nobody off everybody's team.
I mean, but outside of one team, you still understand the premises.
I don't think they didn't take anybody from Seattle and they didn't take anybody from Chicago is what the chat is saying. But I think Seattle was the one that was like, yo, everybody come to camp and let's see what we end up with.
Right. That's how I look at it. That's what they did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know Natalie suggested Kate.
for the draft. I didn't know that part. So
well, I mean,
because remember,
she was
Seattle was going through that turmoil. Seattle was going through that little turmoil, so they ain't want nobody from over there.
Because Kate wasn't even invited to the draft, so Natalie was like, "Yo, hey, she's sitting out there, go and get her." Mm-hmm. That's what you saying she did, Mario. That's how you say Kate Martin got there.
Oh no, they did. No, I take it back. They did take somebody from Chicago.
Yeah, they took a foreign player that we never heard of before.
Marina, yeah. Connecticut. So it was Atlanta, Chicago, Connecticut,
and then they
Dallas,
that player,
Indiana. Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah.
It was Seattle.
And now they
saying
Sivka. Now they saying Sivka coming over next year.
Yeah, so they did take somebody from Chicago. They didn't want nobody from Seattle.
Okay, right. Venom Tears trying to fight back. Let's go.
So when you look at it, right? I mean, you got two teams out there. You're gonna lose at least one person off every team. Let's just call it what it is, right? Not saying that you got to take somebody, but even if one team don't take it, the other team gonna take something off the roster. So in that
ain't
situation,
nobody taking shit from Chicago, y'all.
Everybody gonna lose one player.
I think that these teams that's setting up, then already talk to your people's people. These unrestricted free agents.
Right.
They got some ideas out there about the work that's pulling up in their city. I think they already know.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Right. I agree.
They was moving around with at Unrivaled too. They was moving around at Athletes Unlimited too. They've been overseas, moving around in these colleges. They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good idea of what's coming, I think, because Golden State put a lot of pressure on these new teams coming in to be. You better come here and be successful.
Fact. They did. Fact. They did. I agree. These teams are gonna have to move way different now after Golden State done what they've done.
I mean, what they tell you is you're gonna have to have a real GM in there. You're gonna have to be GMing. And don't be afraid to cut somebody.
Hey man, listen. Man. Look, a lot of these teams with these bum owners, man, they about to get them teams taken from them. So you about to see
what happens?
You about to see some teams sold.
Oh, I thought you was gonna throw that one down.
Michael Alter, man, yo, we need you to sell that. Come up off that.
Sell it.
Kiki's starting to go crazy right now. She's starting to feel it.
I see it, man. Look, man, that's Kiki.
Kiki's starting to feel it.
That's Kiki, baby.
They over her dancing. You supposed to be on red.
Do you love me? Kiki, do you love me, Kiki?
Don't clap your hands like you thought that one was going in, Paige. I don't like that shit.
You saw it? You saw how Paige
hands like, almost no. There wasn't no almost right there, PB5. Not that
man, I swear, man. Paige is so funny to watch, dog. She is hilarious. Man. Kiki dominate, man.
Y'all know that, but Sky have players. I just can't figure out what the hell they doing.
They got players.
The Sky have players.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they did participate in the draft. That's right. Phoenix did participate in the draft.
Listen. The Sky finna have a lot of shakeups during this break. I'm letting you know now.
The Sky got players. You feel me? They got players. They got players with names on the jerseys. That don't mean they can play. They got players though.
Right. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, man. It's just looking like it's gonna be some trades or some people ain't coming back. Because it feel like
if it's any expansion team, is if Chicago, if you're Chicago, how many players do you really protect? Let's be real.
Rob, they're only gonna have the two sophomores going into next year, their third year. You got the two rookies this year, plus Sivka and then Koulibaly. That's all they're gonna have on the roster next year.
Hey.
And then they talking about bringing back old ass Sloot, which I don't know why, because she ain't do shit in like 3-4 years.
Nah, Sloot. They said,
bro, they've been talking about they talking about she might come back. They said she coming back. That's why I told you, Rob, it's about to be some trades, bro. Somebody, I'm telling you, because bro, the way they moving. And then did you see what Angel said under Slim post?
Oh yeah, Angel trying to get
emphasis on that PS. Emphasis on that PS. What you think that means?
So look, so here, this is my question for you.
Because she's trying to
what does Chicago do? What does Chicago do if Camilla decides not to come back after China? I'm gonna stay in China for the year. And Angel says, you know what, I did Unrivaled. I'm gonna take this season off. Then what does Chicago do?
Oh, what Chicago gonna do if Miller do that? They're gonna have Sifka there, and then they're possibly gonna move. They either gonna move Camilla's right somewhere, or they're just gonna suspend her contract. And then with Angel, they possibly might move Angel.
You know what Angel trying to do?
If Camilla decide not to come back,
Angel trying to slide into that into NECA spots and tell them to get rid of NECA. That's what she trying to do.
Listen, hey, you've been seeing it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been seeing how that you see it, right? I'm just saying, look.
Hey, go ahead. Hey, listen, go ahead and get some young
I'm
blood
just
up in
saying,
there. Get the old blood up.
I'm just saying, listen, that Malunga and Angel front court don't look too bad, man.
She might fuck around her alley hoop for real.
What? What?
Hey man, just come running from off the side and just go run hard as you can. I'm gonna throw that thing.
And then you know boom. She gonna do this. She gonna do this right after the dunk.
Yeah, man.
Look,
coming.
man. Look. I'm being real, man. Look, it's coming, Rob. I'm trying to get these Chicago fans to realize. Look, these bras got money now. They ain't gotta sit there and take it no more. They ain't gotta take it no more. They could bounce if they want to now. Like these new age players are different. They ain't gotta take that shit no more. This ain't the old days no more. This the new shit. Y'all think nobody finna sit on the team and they ain't trying to win, bro. And then you getting blamed for everything. They ain't even protecting you in the media. And then they trying to pit you against somebody who you consider a sister. Man, niggas ain't finna sit around there no more. You out your mind.
All right, so now that we got 15 teams in the league next season, when is somebody gonna put the pressure on the W to have a rookie versus sophomore game?
I'm telling you, we do. We need to. We need to put out there hashtag rookie versus sophomore.
Yeah, like that. Like you got 15 teams in the league now. There's gonna be at least 15 rookies in the league. At least 15.
Yep.
That's gonna be out there playing. And that's gonna be first, second, or third round picks. It's gonna be roster spots.
You'll have to wait until the next year when it's 15 sophomores also.
No, I think it'll be 15 sophomores in the league.
But Terrence, yesterday the free throw discrepancy. Indiana. Indiana had the free throw discrepancy, but bro, if they would have gave this. Sky still would have lost, bro. Even if they would have got their free throws, Sky would have still lost. Sky suck, bro.
It's more than 15 rookies. It's more than 15 rookies in the league right now.
Yeah, it is.
Phoenix got 4 or 5 of them.
Good steal. Good move. Good
Dallas
move.
Dallas got another 3. Go to Connecticut. They got 3 or 4. Washington got 6 of them.
You're not necessarily talking about rookies and sophomores that people follow. You just want rookies and sophomores out there.
But here's the thing though. Some of these rookies are hurt. So next year I'm expecting them to be healthy. With the rosters expanding, there's 2 more teams. More than likely, you're going to see some rookies on those teams. Like you got to start to push the rookies and the sophomores and push the product. That's what I'm saying. Like you need to add expansion to the All-Star weekends. What I'm saying. That's why it needs to be pushed.
I mean, look, I could see them changing it, but to me, like, look, they got to move on from this commissioner. They got to get a commissioner because, look, it's okay to do it, Rob, because NBA did this. This was the only way they could move into this era now. You had to move on from the old guard with Stern into Silver. You got to move on from Kathy because she's not innovative enough. She brings the franchise's money. I'm not going to discount that, but she's not doing enough to innovate the game. She don't have the mind frame for that. She comes off to me as, oh, this is what I'm finna do. I'm just going to go with this model. We're just going to go with the money. Okay, we're going to push everything to the sky or fever. If you were a smart commissioner, you would know the teams that were reliable to basically reliable to basically sell your league on TV. You didn't even have the mindset for that. You didn't even prepare for a CC to get hurt. So that's why it's not smart for you to, I'm going to put it all on this player when you should have had put it into who you should have been put it in, which was Asia and Nafisa. But we know the agenda. You didn't want to do it because of that bullshit.
But you have to also look at the background where she came from. Sports was not her category.
Right.
She didn't come from a sports background. So she's not thinking about being invasive, being like aggressive, being proactive and push and understand how to push it. She came from a corporate background and she's trying to do everything corporate politic ways. And that's what's going to get you. That's what's going to get you hurt in the long run because the potential money that you could be making, you're not making, and you're making it harder and harder. Like the more teams you put in the league, you're making it harder and harder to watch basketball games instead of making it easier.
Correct.
Like you got to make it easier and accessible to generate more money instead of making it harder, right? If you're trying to tell the average person where to go watch the game at, they're like, man, where do I go watch the game at? How do I access that game? How do I get to that game? And then, if they're playing on, say they're playing on CBS Network, like they're playing right now, right? Right. If you don't have CBS Network, then how do you watch the game? Because you can't watch it on the League Pass, and you're trying to tell people to watch the League Pass.
Exactly. And the League Pass be effing up.
Yeah, and then you got to wait till the game over to actually go back and watch the game. And by the time then, you might not even want to go watch the game.
Exactly. Facts. So and that's all I've been saying.
You talk about you're talking about, because see, this is the problem that I be hating when people be like, well, a CC game generates this. It's like, yo, if CC's always playing on ESPN and everybody else is playing somewhere else, it's not ESPN, what do you think the rate is supposed to be? Make it make sense. It's more accessible.
People dumb, man.
Make things relate to you're taking apples to oranges instead of comparing apples to apples. I guarantee you, if you put that game on and then you put two other top teams going against each other on ESPN, they probably do the same number. Right? But if you're only putting this one game on every 3 weeks on ESPN or ABC, then the rating's gonna look crazy. That's just nature. I have access to ABC and ESPN easiest. Everybody can access it. What everybody can't access is Amazon Prime, CBS Network, because they don't want to pay the extra money for it.
Did ABC and ESPN offer a TV deal?
That's on you. That's what you're there for.
Like I can see it on ABC, but if ABC ain't saying, "Hey, I want your product," what do we do with that? But if ABC and ESPN is saying, "Hey, this is all we want out of your product," what do you do with that? You make them take it?
But I think here's the thing though. I don't think that you make them take it, but you have to do a prove it deal, right? Hey, you give us Sunday, you give us Thursday on there, and let's show you, right? Like it's because that's really what happens. It's not, hey, they just come out there and get it. You have to go show them that the product needs to be there. Like the NFL, the NBA didn't get them deals because of we just sold it to the they had to show the worth, and that's the W.
But I'm saying right now, ESPN also has contracts with other sports that have them slotted in certain spots and times and dates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if you could just walk in there and be like, "Yo, we want Thursday," because NBA playoffs is going on and then NFL football starts at some time, right? So like,
I'm just using 2 days. I wouldn't necessarily say those have to be the days. It could be Tuesday, whatever days that you feel like. Because Fridays, right? You got Ion, right? You can go on a Wednesday, right? You can pick the days. You know what I'm saying? That makes it work for you.
It's not just about, but it's also about them not wanting to compete with other sports on TV. So when they season kicks off, Monday and Wednesday is ESPN and NBA days. Tuesdays and Thursdays was TNT NBA days, right? That's how it go, right?
But time to kick off in May, yeah.
So this is a brand that had to kind of try to get in where they fit in. So they still carving out niches. They can't just walk in and be like, "Yo, we get Wednesday now." ESPN is looking like, "Yeah, how?"
But they could do a feature game once a week, right? Or they could actually do it twice a week. You just have to figure out what those 2 days are. Like they can do that. Like we have to stop making excuses. Oh man, we can't do it. Yes, you can. You can find it to make it work.
See, my thing is, my thing is, they need to step away from all of them and get their own network, like Dawn said, so they can really see what the money is. Stop trying to be on ESPN. Stop trying to see if ABC will play you, and start a WNBA network and put your goddamn games on there and see what your money is. Make a women's basketball channel where you got college hoops and Unrivaled and WNBA playing on that. And then you getting your own, you getting your own marketing money. You getting your own advertising money. Stop trying to sell yourself out to where everybody else at and build your own thing. That's what Dawn said. Get your own channel.
I agree with that. I'm not opposed to that at all. I think they should. But what I'm saying right now is they can do a better job than what they're doing. And making it more accessible because you're cutting yourself short right now.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about the WNBA leaving money on the floor.
Yeah, it's just that's all I'm saying is it's too much money being left on the floor and it's too much good product out here. So now you gotta start pushing on these narratives and all this, that, and the third. That's all I'm saying. Because they'll say you a hope dream, like, well, the viewership was this for this game, and the viewership was that. Well, what is the real sample size? What are we talking about? Like you're talking about a game that was accessible versus a game that wasn't really accessible? Come on, man.
Yep. Yeah. You gotta be able to look, they don't want to push the league. Like I've just come to that conclusion. They don't want to grow the league. They just want to make money off of what they can, which is pushing this bullshit racism and pushing CC and Indy. They just trying to get as much as they money now, and then they're gonna bounce from here. Like that's all they're trying to do. They just trying to get a quick buck. Instead of just bringing in money like for the long term. Because all of these moves are just short-term moves to me, what they're doing. That's just how it look. And then you got all your games on at the same time. It's like you're not trying to make money. You're only trying to make money off of one thing. And that's bad business.
I'm gonna take the racism out of it. I think that they're trying to push for a white American player to be the face of the league. Because they're looking at corporate America, right? Their ideal, right? Because who is the person that's in charge that everybody tries to go to as a face, right? Which is Kathy, right? The commission. Right.
How do you take racism out if that's what they're trying to do? Push a white face to the front of a league that's built on black women's backs. How do you take race out of that?
What I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to interpret is not necessarily that they're trying to overly push it, right? There are certain things that's like, yo, like that's just blatant, right? Right there, smack that in your face, and nothing you can do with it, right? All you can do is call it out. But I don't think that's the ultimate goal is them trying to push race as a gender. They're trying to uplift a white American player to be the face because it's dominated by the black players. That's more what I'm going
That's racism. That's racism at its finest. That's the erasure of black brilliance and black women. And it's finest. By definition, that's what it is. How do you take racism out of that? They're pushing a white player to be the face of a black league, and that's not racist? I don't understand.
Their intentions is they want to face. I don't say I'm agreeing with this, right? I'm not saying I'm agreeing. I'm saying what they're trying to do, right? From Kathy's standpoint of from corporate America, right? Because they're looking at it from corporate America, right?
Which is driven by politics.
And yes, correct. But what I'm telling you is because they're looking at corporate America because of who the person is they consider as the face and the commissioner of the league. This is what it is. If you had a black commissioner, it'd be flipped opposite. Then they'd be trying to push a black player up over the white players. That's just what it is.
They wouldn't be pushing a black player over the white player. They would be pushing the best. They would be pushing the best player in the league.
That's not necessarily true. But
so
it's what it is.
I'm ready for this conversation. So what would it be then? So you say what I hear you saying is if it was a black commissioner, it would be the opposite. They would be trying to push a black face over a white player. Over what white player? If they pushed Asia's face as the face of this league because she's earned it, what white player are they pushing? What white player are they pushing her over?
Asia's the best player in the world. Like so,
what white player would they? What white player would they be shitting on for Asia?
Would they be shit on? More likely be Stewie, right? Because that's the closest thing you have to compare to Asia.
Stewie's not the best player in the world.
I didn't say she is.
Yep.
But so for you to say that a black commissioner would just walk in there and push a black face over a white player, I'm trying to understand how.
Because that's my opinion. Like if I'm looking at right, who's next in line, right? Because Stewie once upon a time was above Asia, and Asia took the throne from her. That's just what it was.
Okay.
So in a sense, I'm not saying that it's gonna be. I think it'll be less racism agendas pushed, but in true honesty, I don't know how open everything would be if there was truly a black commissioner being involved, right? Which is what's hurting more of the product is the messaging of what they're trying to do. That's what's hurting the league more than anything else. Mm-hmm. Because of the approach that they're taking. That's the message that I'm trying to push more than anything. Without the racism, it's about the message that they're trying to push more than it's about the racism.
The message is racist. The message is racist driven. It's driven on that. The message that they pushing right now is a safe, palatable face to try to get conservative white dollars in here.
It's like every other.
They destroyed everything in Chicago because it was too black. I'm not talking about every other league. I'm talking about this league.
I know, but I'm saying it's like that in every league. So it's like
but this league don't have to be like that. This league was supposed to be different.
Because for who
I'm really not. They did when they started it. Go back to '97. It was built on something different.
And so they sold you a dream. It's basically what they did. They sold you a dream.
We're gonna find out right now. Okay. But for you to be like, I'm shocked for you to be like a black commissioner would come in here and push a black player over a white player like Stewie. Stewie's not the face of this league, and she's not the best player in the league right now. So that's
KKS, they're not doing a good business decision. How do you put a player who just how do you put a player in the top 4 or 5 and they haven't earned shit? We're not talking about a Stewie or a Sab. Like, I don't care if you're white or black. If you've earned it on that basketball court, you got the resume, you're going to be put in that top 10. But if I'm pushing you because you're white and, you can attract to this part of America, then what are we talking about? I think Auntie said it on one of her episodes with Political Ill. There's plenty of billionaires that are different colors, that are black, that are brown. They don't want them. They going after the racist white dollar, which they are. I mean, it's true. Yeah, you could say it's corporate America. Corporate America's racist. It just is. I've been there before. I've done that. It is, whether you want to accept it or not. So they're going to push what they want, and that is that dollar. Because if they didn't, like Auntie said, you want to have Chicago did what they've done, and you wouldn't have them pushing this Indiana fever bullshit.
What they do is they run to that conservative dollar instead of really digging in and seeing what they could do. Y'all just named about 12 fucking places. Y'all just named about 12 fucking places. The WNBA is leaving money on the floor. How much money is that? We don't know. Exactly. But instead of going after that money, they decided to move past all of that and push a bullshit narrative. And everybody's okay with that? Fuck out of here. No, I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's like okay with it?
That's what the W is okay with it from what I'm looking at. They okay with it because
I'm saying outside of us, who says that you have to be okay with it, right? The problem is that as much as we look at racism, the people that's really pushing all this stuff for real, it's the black people.
I disagree.
Okay. How many Caden Clark channels out here with black faces on it?
I'm not talking about social media. I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about where the real deals get done, where the real money get made, where the real decisions is happening. That's what I'm talking about. I tell y'all all the time to spend y'all social media currency wisely. That ain't what I'm talking about. Social media ain't what got black people not owning the team. Social media ain't the reason why the reason why the league moving how they moving. They was moving like that way before social media even came out. Like me and Lil broke down. This is a systemic problem that you could take back to the goddamn plantation. This don't have shit to do with social media. It was set up like this. These women were set up to have this league make money off their backs and not give them ownership. This league was set up to make money off their backs and not open up the books. And they ain't open them yet. But the NBA books is open. The NFL books is open. What we talking about here for real?
They're not going to open them up because they're going to
keep saying they're in the
red.
They're going to have to open them up.
All they're going to keep doing is saying they're in the red. And it's just like there's no way you can be in the red. And people buying franchises.
That's what this labor fight right now is about.
Right. You can't say, hey, so like when they said something in the red, but they said they're expanding, that should have been the biggest red flag right there. There's no way that somebody
opening up. That's why they.
There's no way somebody buying into a losing situation and buying millions and millions of dollars into something, and they ain't, man, come on, man.
Like I told y'all yesterday, when they turned down a $400 million, what did they say in the room to get the $400 million? Give us $400 million so you can lose for 28 years. Miss me with that. We moved on from that. Open the books. We calling the real shit. I'm pushing back on bullshit narratives. I'm not doing that. Not on this platform. Not ever. I'm not gonna show up on Sunday and be different than I was Monday through Saturday. God damn it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's how I know that they're only choosing one particular dollar what they want.
They don't.
So
even
that's
give
all
them
I'm saying. They
don't even give them a percentage of everything that they make basketball revenue.
At all. They only get what, 9%? If that
they said they would give them some money off of. They don't even make no money off the jerseys.
Yeah,
so this right here is bigger than that shit. They're gonna have to open up the books this time.
Kiki Wright got a dread, dude.
And it is race driven.
That 9% that they talking about, they don't even tell you what's calculated into that 9%. So once you really know what they really making money off of, you'll be blown away how much money that the players not getting.
Y'all please take the time to go watch them videos. Me and Lil break down the CBA basketball.
I watch them. I watch them. Some of the best material out there, Auntie.
And the 4 places that they split it up. We dropping that
Auntie, some of the best
on Poly Sports all week. Check me out.
Some of the best stuff to watch. I'll be watching all your stuff, Auntie, in the truck, breaking it down. Some great videos, y'all. Y'all need to check it out. Y'all got to check that out because the problem is a lot of you fans, and I'm not talking to every fan, but some of you fans are very ignorant and dumb, and you limit yourself by not actually going to see what this comes from or how this comes about, where this money's going. Y'all don't even look at that. Y'all just basically just saying, oh, the NBA just covering your ass. I mean, that is more than that, bro. If they weren't making no money, you wouldn't have certain people trying to invest in the W, bro. If they weren't making no money off of it.
Let me tell you this: the NBA done got their goddamn money back, and they just try to use it as they can get their money back, so they can stay in the league.
Exactly.
They didn't got that money back and forth.
They been got that money back, dog. Yeah, they been got that money back, dog. That's why I don't listen to people who talk about it because they're dumb, dog. It's like I've learned from the internet that everybody follows a trend, or they follow what one person say instead of actually going to look up the work. They just go along with the lie because it's easier to do that shit. So that's what the NBA does. They put shit out there to make you believe that bullshit.
You can't tell me they didn't get their money back, but they want more NBA owners to invest into the W. Come on now. Y'all didn't already plotted up the scheme of like, hey, listen, we going to get our money back. We going to push our other owners into there. So they just doubling it. Like whatever money they making off the W, that's what they paying the men's salary with. Whatever they make off the NBA team, that's all profit. Stop it, man. Because they paying the players crumbs in the W. So think about it. You get all the merch, you get all the tickets, all the ticket revenue, you get all this as an owner. Where's that money going to? Because you ain't investing it back into the players.
Exactly.
You ain't investing it into no facilities. You ain't investing it to revitalize the game into a better space. You ain't pushing it to no youth programs in the city. So where's the money going?
Yep.
Make it make sense to me.
That's what I want to know. That's why I want them to open the books and show us where the money's going. Like, show us where the money's at. Like, you keep claiming they ain't making no money, but y'all opening this stuff up. Y'all got this coming in. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Show me your book. Show me what you putting out there. That's all I want them to do.
Man, they ain't trying to show them books because if you see them books, boy, a lot of stuff gonna get called out. It's gonna be a real strike. If they show you them books, it's gonna be a real strike for real. Like he ain't got to worry about no basketball. Hey, listen, you might well call up all the foreign players from overseas because that's gonna be the people that's gonna be playing in the dub. It ain't gonna be nobody that's playing in the dub right now.
I think they're going to strike anyway. I think they're gonna strike anyway.
They are gonna go to strike, but all they're gonna do is gonna call the foreign players, and that's gonna be the ones that's playing until they come back off strike because it's gonna happen.
Yep. Exactly.
And the good thing that the players did was they started unrivals, they started the other leagues. So once it does go to strike, they already got their platforms that they can use. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Unlike the NBA, what the NBA did was they just spent the summertime just, going around the cities and Bron and KD having teams and playing in New York, playing in Seattle, playing, different places and making money. They just got their own league where they ain't got to worry about it. So, and they got the television, and they got television rights and stuff. So, they already ahead of the game if they go to strike.
Yep. And then on Rival, they can mess around and go 5-on-5, man, if they want.
That's what I say it's going to end up happening to be, is because if they go on strike, they're going to have to end up making it 5-on-5 because there's going to be so many players. And where do you go?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's only two leagues you can play in America, right? So you have the but what I said with Unrivals is I would go to like Atlanta and Florida, right? Because you already have it in Florida. Make another base in Atlanta, use OTEs facilities because it's already built there for Unrivaled stuff. And then you use those two facilities, you can fly back and forth and trade games and things like that where, hey, you play this week in Florida, you play next week in Atlanta, or you play 2 weeks in Florida, 2 weeks in Atlanta. Like you do that, right? And so now, because even if you don't go to 5-on-5 and you stay 3-on-3, that means you just need to put you need to have two different buildings to go. So you can do a little change up. And I think that'll make it easier for them.
Yeah, that'll be dope. Because I think what they're trying to do is, and everything, they're trying to put it in different cities. I think after next year, they're gonna try to put it in different cities. Like you got your city and stuff, and that's what they're trying to go in the next direction. So, I mean, this CBA thing is gonna show a lot.
It's probably gonna be in a popular cities, right?
AKS, let me say something real quick. They're buying franchises to stack the deck at the table.
Yep, that's all that is.
If you notice the way that they bought the franchises in, you have private ownership. They denied all of them, and they approved all NBA type ownership because now they have the majority type ownership at the table when it's time to make decisions. Will there be a strike?
Correct.
Absolutely. And then, so how many of y'all is buying the WNBA League Pass and the jerseys and the Prime and all of that to watch these international players that they just gonna bring over and have play? How many of y'all buying tickets to go see that? Let me know.
A lot of them ain't gonna know a lot of the players, but once they start watching them, they're gonna end up buying it. It's sports, but it's not about that. It's not. Is it gonna be bought?
It's about no. Let me finish, Rob. It's not about that. I'm asking that question because when me and Political Leo get up here on Tuesdays and Thursdays and we tell y'all to hashtag respect her game, that ain't just some cute shit we saying. That's real. That's a movement that we trying to start. That's about pushing back. That's about saying no. That's about how you support that's about how you support the athletes. So if you just like, I want to see these women get what they want, but then you raising up your hand like, I'm gonna buy the league pass and I'm gonna go ahead and watch these games too, and I'm buying the tickets and all of that. Not because that's how we support.
Yeah,
that's how we show our power.
But here's the thing: this is what we support. But you're not going to stop corporate America from supporting, and that's what they're going to try to do to push everybody out the way.
Rob, you can continue to tell me what I'm not going to do. What I'm going to continue to tell you is what I am pushing for, and I'm asking the people that follow me to push that out so that these athletes have that support.
I'm not saying nothing that you're wrong about. That's all I think you're talking about. I think you're thinking that I'm disagreeing with you, and I'm not.
So when I nobody. So when I'm asking y'all that, I need for y'all to understand and recognize that's the part that me and Political Lil are talking about. That's how you use your power. You don't go see them games. You don't go get the league pass. You don't buy those jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go buy those hot dogs. You don't go to those games. That's your pushback. That's your power. And I want to make sure that people understand that, not just like, oh yeah, people will. No, you don't have to. And people can think that, oh, that's just what you're gonna do. But it was only 144 of them the last time. They got a man elected and forced to sell in this thing. Think what they can do with the support of the fans. Think what they could do with the support of the players that were there before. So when I say that this is the biggest labor fight in America right now, it is, because it spills into other industries. Unrivaled is showing people how to have equity in industries.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is absolutely true. And that's why we got to push for them to keep that Unrivaled around, man.
Damn, I didn't realize how small Clark is.
No, which one? Alicia?
Alicia Clark. I didn't realize how small she was when standing next to Kiki. But no, I'm not saying that you're wrong at all. So in a standpoint, I'm just telling you what they're going to try to attempt to do in a situation, right? I'm not saying that it's right, because it's not right? Because these women have pushed this league to something bigger, better, stronger than what it was. You need to pay up for what it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Open the books. I'm 1,000% with you there. I'm just saying what they're going to try to come back to do. Is it right? No. Is it fair? No.
I'm not even giving that light on my platform. What I'm talking about is what we need to do. I'm talking about the action. I'm talking about the pushback. I'm pushing back on bullshit narratives. I'm not even putting that out there. You don't like it, stand up. You don't have to take none of that. Recognize the bullshit. That's where I'm at with it. Power in the people. That's where I'm at.
Yep. That's what we got to do. We got to push that, man, because these people out here spreading all this bullshit.
It's enough of them.
And we got to combat that.
I ain't doing that.
It took about 40 years for NBA players to get TV revenue.
Trying to pay up.
Yeah, but Wild Dog, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people don't understand the NBA was at one point where the W is now. People don't understand that because they're too young. They're too young, or they weren't even born when that happened. So that's why I don't understand when somebody say. That's why I don't understand when somebody say, "Oh, why they want to get paid and shit?" Because they deserve it, mother effer. They deserve to get paid. Like they've been putting in work. The league wouldn't be where it was without them.
I don't think either one of y'all know a life where y'all couldn't grow up and be a pro athlete. Neither one of y'all know that.
Right.
No matter what your sport, no matter what sport you play, you don't know that. It mean more. The fight mean more. It's important that you push back.
Here's the thing. It's like going to somebody's job and telling them that you can't make more than what you're making right now. Right.
Right.
When there's opportunity, you see, hey man, I could be a manager. Like you're a regular employee. I could be a manager. I could be assistant manager. You can't make more money. Like that's what they're trying to tell these players. Hey, you're not supposed to know what that next pay scale is. And open up the books. What is it? What does it say? Right. At some point, you have to. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay what the worth is, and that's just what it is. And I think TV revenue.
They put together a PowerPoint that said we're not gonna pay you because we didn't get no profit.
But here's the thing, though.
You even get paid off profit. That's how disrespectful they were to these women.
You don't even know how much money they making off the TV revenue.
It doesn't matter if you profit or not. I'm a cost of you doing business. I get paid out the revenue, not the profit.
But here's the thing, though. You don't even know if that's factually true. You get what I'm saying? Like, they'll tell you this. You don't even know if that's factually true, just based off the point of they're just coming out and saying this without showing the books.
Yeah, we've said that. Open the books.
No, I'm just stating to the point of like when they come out and say stuff like that, and it's just like, how can you come out and fix your mouth to say something like that?
It's a sharecropping, racist, systemic process. That's why, because it goes back to sharecropping. The sharecropping in tennis shoes. You did all that. You did all that cropping all year. You know what? You didn't make enough to hit your quota. You don't make no money this year. Try again next year. That's what it is. That's what's going on.
Hey, this Dallas versus Washington, it's been a solid game. Back and forth.
Yeah, can we get the books open?
Can we get the books open? That's a great question. That's one of that's every day we should be pushing at WNBA. Can we get the books open? WNBA, can we get that's a real legit question that should be asked every day. That should be pushed across. Can we get the books open? Hey, man, Dallas, come on. Let's go to work, Paige. Listen, you can ask, but it takes the power of people to do it, right? 1 or 2 people asking, it needs to be a wave being pushed, you know what I'm saying? At the WNBA, man, when we gonna get these books open, right? That's the real thing.
Yeah, we're not signing again till the books open up.
Yeah, that's really what it is. We're not signing till the books open. Hashtag WNBA. You know what I'm saying? We are not signing till the books open. They shouldn't sign nothing, no piece of nothing until they see what the real books look like. You know what I'm saying? Because them P&Ls mean something. Them P&Ls hit different when you see them.
Yep, facts. And but they need to be like I said, I think they'll do it because remember when Nneka and them did it.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, Terrence. Don't tell us
you good.
What Tom Brady needs to do. Don't tell me shit else about what Tom Brady needs to do. He's a part owner with Mark. I don't want to hear nothing about what Tom. It's not about Tom. It's about these women.
But Brady don't have that much ownership in it. So what are you talking about? What are we talking about? It's like, why are y'all bringing up? Why do y'all bring up these minority people? These minority owners don't have no say in nothing. They're just there just to be there. Like, come on. Like, that's like D Wade in Chicago. Y'all be like, D Wade, do something. He ain't finna do nothing. He's a minority owner. Like, he only got like 2-3% or something. Like, it ain't even.
Tom Brady ain't coming.
Come on, man. Like, y'all gotta stop, man. Like, look, y'all see, y'all gotta stop with this bullshit. That's bullshit.
So peep this.
No power with the WNBA, bro.
Yeah.
Stop
it. What are we talking about?
Minority owners. All it is just something to put on their portfolio. That's all that is. There's nothing less. How do I put this on my portfolio and then I'm gonna get my profit because somebody gonna buy my shares later down the road? That's all it is.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for that. Because these people close.
How many Super Bowls Tom Brady went to as no weight in the WNBA office?
What does that matter, dog? Like, what are y'all
weight in the WNBA office?
Why do y'all come with dumb shit? Like, y'all wake up on some dumb shit. Like, come with something to move the conversation along. Stop bringing stuff to bring the conversation down.
It don't even have to do with it. He probably done too. Like, just the comments that you making now just don't. What have you seen him do in the WNBA at all? Matter of fact, what needle have you seen him move in the NFL?
Right.
None.
Right.
He's a great quarterback. He did his thing.
Right.
With the 10 of them. He got 7 of them, don't he? He did his thing. He
got 7 of them. That
don't mean he can go fix some in the WNBA. Why did that make sense?
Right. What are you talking about? Y'all so dumb, bro.
He can't do it in the NFL because if he could, he would have told the Raiders to draft Shador when they had
Exactly, Rob. Thank you, Rob.
Here's the thing, Terrence. We done gave you a whole bunch of things of what people need to do. We got you a whole bunch of things of what people need to do. They need to consider a lawsuit. They need to consider a lockout. They need to stand on business. Tom Brady can't put on not one uniform and go play one game. Period.
Yep.
So
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what does that mean?
I'd appreciate it. Let me say this to KKS, and I'm gonna pass it back to you. I'd appreciate it if you just speak for you, because some of these people have been in our chat before, so you don't know what they're doing. Just speak for you. You just speak for you. We'll handle you like you, but don't act like you speaking for the whole chat because you don't know what everybody in the chat's doing or what their energy is being. Just speak for you, KKS. Okay, let's do that.
If they gonna give the big red treatment, then strike. You're making our point. Show us the books. If you not, we gonna strike. It's that simple. Like, they got leverage now. Women's sports is booming right now, bruh. Don't let them lie to you and tell you, oh, nobody's selling that. Bruh, a lot of the viewership is going up a lot around the league over the years, and this has been happening for a while. It ain't just happened when CC got here. They just want you to believe it's CC. Y'all got to stop looking at surface level thinking and actually do second and third level thinking. And actually look up stuff. Y'all don't look up stuff because y'all think y'all want to sound important and right. No, you just sound loud and dumb. That's how you sound. Didn't the NFL have to strike too? Didn't the NFL strike too? Yeah. I know NBA, they had a strike before. Yeah.
I thought NFL had to strike too to get to their bread. Or they retirement or something they wanted.
You know what's funny to me when people try to make it look like CC did all this stuff, right? Is that what has the W shown you about what CC's done? Outside of throw her name out there. Oh,
exactly.
Because you could try to say, oh, she's done it. What has she truly done? What books have you seen that she's truly done?
Man, she ain't pushed nothing. She ain't say nothing on her platform about anything, about pushing the game, about defending the women. Man, all she do is go golf and then come back and shoot some logo threes. And y'all kissing her ass. That's all she do. And y'all fall for the dumb shit.
I turned. Nobody said you said CC. It ain't just gotta be you. It could be somebody else. There is multiple chats
in the chat too.
Yeah, there is multiple platforms running right now. So
yeah, you don't see all the chats we see.
Right. So we're not talking about you. See, like that song say, I bet you think this song is about you, Terrence. It's not. It's in general. Like, it's not all about just one person. We're speaking in general because after we're done with this live, people go back to rewatch our stuff. So it's putting something out there for people to understand to get your reading up, get your research up.
Hey, Citron is going
Stop
crazy
listening to
right
what
now.
they're telling you to listen to.
He said he's so vain. He's so vain. He think everything about him.
Hey, Citron is going crazy right now.
I know she is.
So is Citron go challenge for Rookie of the Year?
Hey, listen, Citron had 1 point at halftime. She got 17 in the second half. And cooking.
Yep. She been going off cooking.
Is she gonna challenge for Rookie of the Year?
This was she trying to push right now against Paige.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they up 82-68.
Well, see, Paige then was up. They was up 10. Now they down. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game didn't flip.
Yeah. Kiki had a great third quarter, and Citron just closed it in the fourth.
Yeah, Citron just putting it on her back. Hey, she going between the legs, one dribble, boom, boom, pull up, one dribble between the legs to the rim. Like she
Paige the truth, man. I mean, Citron the truth.
Like she doing this from all levels right now.
Yep, Citron is the truth.
But y'all know Phoenix and Atlanta finna play. What y'all about to do?
Yeah, I'm about to get off this thing and I'm about to pack because I gotta get on a flight. So
he said he got a pack. He ain't packed. You ain't packed one. You ain't packed one dial soap, no toothbrush yet.
No, that's already packed. That's stay in the bag. Listen, I got okay. I got a bag that already have everything in it.
Okay. You got the to-go bag. Okay, like I do. I got the same thing.
Listen, the travel bag is set.
Shoes now.
You ain't got to worry about that. The travel bag always set. So when it's time, hey, gotta get to the next flight. The travel bag always set. It's the other bag that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bad.
He gotta get outfits and shoes together now.
Yeah. The travel bag always stay set because listen, I got my home toothbrush and all that. That's at the crib, and then I got the travel stuff, the travel kit. You know what I'm saying? To stay in the bag. Yep. So all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You don't never fail.
Yep.
You
Look, like I said, I got that. Hey, listen, I thought I was the only one who packed the extra bag.
No, the extra bag always set.
A bag within a bag.
You got a buff show tonight?
Yeah, there's a buff show. There's gonna be one on live stream on the platform now. I'm gonna be in the air, but there's gonna definitely be a show tonight.
Nephew, what you got?
Got night hours.
Okay.
We're gonna be talking shit.
Hey, listen, I don't do no creeping.
On your regular channel, or on the burner account?
Regular channel.
Okay.
We did the burner account the other day.
Ain't no creeping for me. It's just you know what I'm saying. I just catch flights. You know what I'm saying. That's all.
We said no creeping. I just catch flights.
Yeah, man. It's, you know.
Right. Too much business.
I don't be understanding. I'm trying to close down a couple sponsorships right now, so I be on the go.
Hey,
we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all putting up and rocking with us. I'm gonna wrap this thing up, y'all. It's Phoenix in Atlanta. We appreciate y'all. If you did not hit the like and the share on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 platforms. If you're watching on another platform other than YouTube, pull up on our YouTube pages. Give us a subscribe, a like, share, comment. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. I'm back with I think the CC show later on tonight. We got night hours. We got a buff show. I got to get out of here, y'all, and get to this basketball game. Appreciate y'all. RobDaManMedia. This is Shake My Head. Welcome to HDI TV. My nephew. We back tomorrow. Hot takes. Now with the sound off. Be on the lookout. Until next time. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all.